Happy Friday to you guys. It is lovely to see your faces. We are going to be celebrating this and just be happy that everything is okay in the world. I'm so happy for her. So happy. Oh, just joking with you guys. I gotta admit though, that was one. That was a celebrity crush that as soon as I saw that, I was like, damn, she got away. She got away before I could be famous and be up there with the elites. Oh, God. I had to tell my girl, I was like, plan A was gone, babe. Plan B, we go ahead. Just kidding. Oh, my God. It was so nice to see you guys. Happy Friday. I hope everybody had a lovely Thanksgiving. They're getting ready for the holidays and whatnot. Getting your Christmas list ready. Telling Santa what you want. Tell 3C what you want. Maybe I get it for you. I'm not, but I might. Oh, some of the things we'll be discussing here today, guys, is we don't have a ton of topics. I think with the Thanksgiving weekend, there wasn't just a lot of things to discuss, but, you know, Godzilla's in Fortnite. We're going to be talking a little bit about that. You know, Kraven the Hunter, not going to be getting a post-credit scene. We're going to talk about that. Sonic the Hedgehog, baby. We got the box office. We got TV spots spoiling major things, new merch and stuff. We're going to be diving into all that here, but it is just great to see you lovely people here in the chat saying, all right, Chris, how's your day been? Today was all right, you know, back in the day, because today is Black Friday. And to me, that is a national holiday. As a kid, I loved Black Friday, guys. I would be eating my turkey. I like to mimic being the turkey while I eat it. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. But my family, we would eat, and then right there, we'd relax, and then we'd get up and we'd go out. Because back in the day, Black Friday started at like 12 or 6 a.m., 5 a.m., and I was right there. Walmart's hitting people for them toasters. I needed it. And now it's gotten depressing. There is nothing good at Black Friday. I still decided to go to the mall today. Literally, we were in there for like 10 minutes, and then we were like, let's get out of here. It is too packed, and these deals suck. Up to 60% off. And you know what that means? Everything is 20% off except this shirt that has been in the store for 3 years. That's 60% off. This new cooler thing, 20%. Get out of here with these deals. Oh, and I saw a fan when I was Black Friday shopping. He capped me off. I was like, oh, what's up, my man? How you doing? I dapped him up and everything. It was cool. It was cool. But yeah, let's see how else you guys are doing. I'm catching up on you guys. Oh, my glorious king. We got some Willys Wonderland stuff to talk about. Wake up, Chris. I'm here. I'm here and happy. I'm in your walls. You have said this like 20 times since the chat started. I've acknowledged you. I'm showing you your time. Toaster Kitty, plug yourself in. Hey, don't push me today. I didn't get to take out my Black Friday frustration, so now I have to do it with the chat, all right? Is there going to be any Sonic spoilers? I saw someone just say that. I'm just going to show what the TV spots have shown, which is actually kind of a lot. I'm not going to go into any leaks or anything like that, but the TV spots have shown enough. But you'll know when we get to that and all that stuff, and we'll get into it here. So, yeah, chat, ban this person, have them removed. Because how can you say that to my face? Nah, happy for her. I'm happy. I'm happy for her, man. Good stuff, good stuff. What happened to your nose? I got a pimpy. It happens, man. Almost 30 years old, and I still get pimpies. What can you do? I thought I'd be done with this chat. You know what's funny? As a teenager, I rarely got acne. And then when I hit like 22, I'd get the random pimpy. And I'd be like, what? Is this funny to you, God? Is this how you make a mockery of me? Is this what I am supposed to be? It's just not good. L knows. God damn. Okay, chat. You are not 40. Dude, I hate you. I am not. Chad, I am young. I am ripe. I am still athletic. I can do 10 push-ups right now, and I haven't done push-ups in months. Am I going to do it? Maybe if someone donates, I'll do it. I don't know. Damn, bro. Thanks. Yeah, L knows is crazy. Alcoholic Chris. Oh, come on now. It is Coke Zero. It is the Coke for the chubs. Doesn't do much, but I still drink it. Coke for the chubs. Okay. Okay, how old are you? 29. 30 in February. So this is the last of my youth. So Chris 50, I hate all of you right now so much. Okay, enough roasting of the Chris. Let's get back into getting into the stuff, and let's go on. I'll just check the Reddit real quick, and then we'll go into some of these topics. All right, we got Black Adam in the Sonic trailer. Okay, oh, some nice fan art. What kind of bingo card is this? Oh man, what the heck? Oh, turkey ass. That's Norbit, right? That's a screen grab from Norbit. Turkey ass. I like Norbit. Yeah. Oh, dude. Hey, I don't want to be this mean to Shamik because I've already seen the entire internet roasting the man. And I don't think it must be nice for Haley, where she's just trying to enjoy her engagement, her new life, and everybody's just bringing up Shamik attached. But if you don't know the history behind this, just a quick summary for you. So Shamik Moore is the voice actor who does Miles Morales in the Spider-Verse movies. And well, he's been in interviews very open about how beautiful he thinks Haley Steinfeld is. And one time, back when you can see Twitter likes, somebody tweeted Shamik should keep up the tradition of Spider people dating their co-stars, you know, because Tobey Maguire dated Kristen Dunst for a little bit, Andrew Garfield with Emma Stone, and Tom Holland is with Zendaya right now. And so people caught Shamik liking that, and so he obviously has a thing for her. And then literally like the minute that this got announced, that Haley is now engaged to her football boyfriend, or I should say fiance now, Josh Allen, Shamik tweeted, "There's still more people to meet, more opportunities to come, and more chances to try. Live, learn, apply." Bro is me when the high school popular chick I never had a chance with goes to prom with the football quarterback. I know, again, we like Shamik here. I'm sure he's a nice guy. If you've seen the early live streams, you know of my embarrassing story with Shamik. Oh man, I just feel bad though. That the whole internet, like my whole timeline, was just roasting this man. I'm like, oh come on, man. I'm sure he's doing fine for himself. We got Chris Green Gobliner. Oh yeah, we can see that later on today. I just want to see me and 3C right now. It should have been me. No, it's not fair. I miss Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh was yo, this literally happened like 2 minutes ago. How did you already clip it and post it on the Reddit? That is insane. Oh, look at my spider crawl. That is a good spider crawl. It takes a lot of a man in his 20s can do that spider crawl. A man above his 20s cannot do that. So this is proof right here. I am a youngling. Again, see the technique. That right there? Young man crawl. Young man crawl. All right. So that's good. Go back more. All right. Chat has no... For real. Chat today is on something. Okay? I'm sorry I cannot get Kevin Hart and Drewski on my chats, okay? You have to deal with me, and I'm not going to make no little boy cry. That's if you have brain rot and have been on the internet all day. You know what I'm talking about. Someone said, Chris, don't break your back. Okay, that's... I'm going to cry after this stream. All right, let's go on. Let's go on. All right. So let's start off with some of these topics, guys. All right, so this just kind of came out of nowhere. Some of you guys tagged me on the internet, and I was like, okay. Some of y'all might remember, in the early heydays, we were all so excited and looking forward to a movie called Willys Wonderland. Now, I remember the hype I drew around this movie. It was actually one of the more memorable times in my channel, because this was also one of the only movies I could talk about, and it would get like 300,000 views a video, 200,000. Sometimes I miss those days, and I was the only one talking about it, and the movie ended up being fun. All right, say what you want to say. I think the movie was cheesy fun. Nicolas Cage was having a blast. The animatronics, or the puppets that they use in here, were actually really cool and well designed. I kind of like the backstory of these Willy Wonderland well, maybe it's weird to say I like the backstory, but I think the backstory here is a little creepier and simpler than something like Five Nights at Freddy's did in the movie to get people into it, because it was just a bunch of creepos owning a Chuck E. Cheese, and then they inhabit the animatronics. So it's like more you root for them to die and stuff like that. It was cool, right? And oh, I didn't even tell y'all. I have a little Easter egg in the Willy's Wonderland comics. That's right. I have been Easter egged in two universes, Willy's Wonderland and the Pooh universe. I am collecting them like Infinity Stones. Uh, but I thought that was so nice that they included me in that. Anyways, one of the things I actually really did like about the movie was the designs of these whatchamacallit, creatures. And well, somebody found out they're selling them on eBay. So if you right now look up Willy's Wonderland, and then let's scroll for a little bit because I forgot. Okay, so I should have saved the post. My bad. But if you can actually bid to buy one of the suits. So let me see if I can type it in and it'll pop up. Willy's Wonderland suits. Come on. Oh, there it is. Oh, dude, the bidding is going crazy. So these are the actual ones used in the movie. It's not fan made or anything. Like, they're actually auctioning off the Willy's Wonderland costume. So right here we have Artie the alligator, we have Nighty Night, and just seeing the prices. So like 2,000, 1,000, that's where they were starting. And the Weasel, Willy, was also like at 2,000, and I was seriously considering it. I was like, yo, having that in the back of my on my channel and right next to the Pac-Man machine, that might fill in that gap nicely. Oh boy, Willy went up to $10,000, and your boy is not that able to spend. 10,000 will hurt me. 10,000 will not let me afford my pizzas, my hamburgers for a couple bits. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna be struggling if I just spend 10,000 on a Willy's Wonderland costume. But dude, oh dude, I was so tempted when it was at like 2,000. The most I would have spent on it, honest with you, chat, 3,000. I would have spent 3,000 to have the actual Willy's Wonderland costume, just to have it in my background. 10,000, I ain't gonna do it. I know some of y'all think I'm not that. I'm okay. I'm okay. Now, would I get Siren Sarah? No. Aside from that, the only other one I would be interested in is probably Ozzy the Ostrich. I remember that scene that Ozzy had with Nicolas Cage in the movie where he's like beating him up and stuff. That was a cool scene. I was like, I like Ozzy. Gus the Gorilla would be kind of funny. I don't think he's one of the more memorable looking characters. But again, everybody, I think I'm like, I mean, maybe. But dude, I wanted Willy. I wanted Willy so bad. Willy needed to be mine and inside my house, okay? But I just can't, guys. I mean, if today's chat wants to be super generous and help me get to that 10,000, I guess I'll get it if you force me to. No, please don't. Please, I do not want to encourage that. If we're gonna give that much money on a live stream, let's at least do it for like a charity or something. So, chat. I like, and again, when I first saw it today, it was like at 2,000. I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna do it. Then I looked back and it was like 7,000, 8,000, and now it's at 10,000. Yeah, I know. Someone said, I'll pay 100. And some people are confused. They think these are animatronics. They're suits. That's it was a low budget thing. It wasn't thing like you could even see in the back of Ozzy the Ostrich here. Let me see if I can zoom in. It's a guy in a green screen holding them up. I mean, it looks like Ozzy's getting back shots there, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, this is something cool. And it also makes me sad because I'm like, dang, probably not getting Willy's Wonderland 2 now. Like, I think now with Five Nights at Freddy's actually being so successful, if you just try again and do another one, I bet you it'd still make decent money. People will watch it. Nicolas Cage thrown back in there or get someone new. I don't know. I think it would be fine, but them giving away the costumes like that, I think that's it, chat. I don't think we're getting Willy's Wonderland 2. Let's see. I beg your pardon. I didn't say anything, chat. I don't know what you heard. I didn't say anything. I'd pay $5.30. Bro's voice changed. Sorry. I think I am coming down with a cold. It's getting cold. It's getting colder in Texas, and I'm still sleeping with just my undies and a tank top. And so I need to stop that because I'm waking up with a raspy voice every morning. I'm sounding like the Grinch. Where's my coffee? All right. So there we go. Some Willy's Wonderland for us, guys. If you're interested in bidding, there you go. You could own one of them, which I would have, man. I really wanted to, but 10,000 is a little too much for me. A little too much. Okay, let's go on to YouTube and talk about Fortnite. Oh, everybody loves Fortnite. You know what, Jay? I used to be the type of guy where I hated Fortnite. I was like, that's for kids, it's for babies, it's not, like who actually likes this kind of stuff? Then I remember the year they came out with, here, let me just bust it out. With I think it was like the year not No Way Home was coming out. And it was they had added Spider-Man. Let me see. Swinging. They added Spider-Man and you could swing in the city, and they had the Daily Bugle building, all this kind of stuff. I was actually like, okay, I'll give it a shot. Got addicted ever since, chat. Ever since. Let me see. Where's the whatever chapter? Oh, what was it? Chapter 6, chapter 4? I think it was like chapter 4, right? Yeah, whenever they added, this is probably all late and stuff, but when they started adding the Spider-Man stuff, that's when I got into it. So back in 2021, 22, and I just played almost every other night with my friend, getting obsessed. I'm decent. I ain't no ninja. Well, ninja ain't even ninja nowadays, but I have my crowns, I have my losses, I have fun. So with that, I'm always kind of looking forward to the next collab. Some of my favorite collabs is when they had the Dragon Ball stuff. And you could do Kamehamehas. They had the My Hero Academia and those mythics, the Attack on Titan mythics. And well, now they're moving into a new chapter where, they got some stuff going on. They got some samurai swords, new mechanics in there. But the thing that has me going nuts is at the end of this trailer, they're teasing throughout the map, you will just have Godzilla randomly appear and he will just be on the map. Dude, that is such a crazy cool idea, because when I heard Godzilla was coming to Fortnite, I just thought as a skin. I thought he would just be, someone you could buy and then holding a gun and then shooting people. I love this idea. That's kind of what I wanted. In fact, because I remember they did something similar with Call of Duty, and I think Godzilla was also roaming in Call of Duty, right? Was it Godzilla? But I don't know how effective was that. Like, could you fight Godzilla in that? Here he was in Call of Duty for a bit, and you could just see him roaming around. But oh, you also had Kong and his hairy cheeks around there too. But I feel with Fortnite, it's gonna be a little bit more interactive. You probably have a chance to actually kill him. I don't know if in Call of Duty you had the chance. It looks kind of cool seeing them there, but I'm excited for that. I think that's cool. Opens a possibility for so many other things they could do. And yeah, I saw it too. They said there's a report coming out that Kong will also be coming to Fortnite. And again, just thinking about that, Godzilla and Kong, they're probably going to have them be on the same map, come together, and kiss. I said it. I want it. You want it. I think that's so cool. So I can't wait. That's something for sure that we're gonna have to see how that goes, and then whether we play it or not. Yeah, I think it'd be awesome. But I also wonder if this was a collab that was supposed to happen when Godzilla X Kong was coming out. Did that come out this year? That's one of those movies where I'm like, did it come out this year? That did, didn't it? Godzilla X Kong. That did come out this year, dude. Doesn't that feel like a lifetime ago already? To me, that already feels like it was 2 years ago. Godzilla and Kong, that came out this year in March, but it already feels like it was so long ago. So that was probably a collab in the works, and they're like, oh well, but we're getting it now, and I can't wait, man. I'm gonna be dressed up as Michael Myers because he's in Fortnite, and I'm just gonna be shanking Godzilla. We'll finally know who wins, Godzilla, Michael Myers. Good time, good time. That was March, yeah. Isn't that crazy? I'm telling you, it feels like so long ago. Good times, good times. So we had that. Godzilla and Fortnite. Let's look forward to it. And if it's something fun, I'll do a little video on the Clips channel for you guys. Okay. Let's talk some Kraven the Hunter, y'all, because there was some reports coming around. Let me see if I can zoom out. My bad. Command. Okay, there we go. Kraven the Hunter. Uh, we had people letting us know that Kraven the Hunter will not be featuring any post-credit scenes. I'm trying to see here. So, Kraven the Hunter will not have a post-credit scene nor mention of Spider-Man. The not mention of Spider-Man is just obvious at this point. They do everything and anything to hint at Spider-Man in the marketing, and then when you see the movie, they will take all those hints and whatnot away, and they will just not be happening. So, I was like, okay, whatever. But Kraven not having a post-credit scene, I think, is rather interesting for a couple of reasons. Now, one, it's interesting because at one point, Kraven was supposed to end with the Rhino. The Rhino scene was allegedly the post-credit scene of the movie. Not this whole fight. Jeez, I'm on the wrong account too. Sorry, guys. Let me get out of this that way. We don't have to see no ads for Disney Plus. What the heck? I ain't sponsored by no Bobby Iger. Okay, but remember, because this movie was supposed to come out last October. That's when it was coming out, and then they delayed it and not this one. 2023 October is when this movie was going to be released, and then they delayed it an entire year, and we found out it was because they added some scenes, and those scenes were of Kraven fighting the Rhino, because if you remember in the trailer, there was that scene of that guy, he injects himself, and you see his arm get all grayish and stuff. That was supposed to be the post-credit scene of Kraven. I guess it didn't test well. Sony is now desperate to make sure people show up to these movies because we are now aware and familiar. They're not going to be what we expect. They're not going to be as grand as we thought. And now Kraven is looking to open up less than Morbius, which back in the day, if you told me which movie would do better opening day, Morbius or Kraven, I would have said, probably Kraven. People have been wanting to see Kraven, but yo, you burned us on Morbius and Madam Web. We're not going to be there for this. So we're not going to have a post-credit scene for Kraven. To me, I feel like this signals Sony is ready to give up on a connected universe. I don't think Sony is going to give up making these spin-off movies because they still kind of make a little bit of money, not as much as they'd like. What's Morbius box office? I think it may, even if it flopped, the way, I think it still made enough. 167, that was probably enough for them. I think that was enough for them to open, to like be like, all right, we can get a small Christmas bonus this year. Madam Web had to have been disastrous. Please don't tell me Madam Web even cracked 100. Oh, it got right at 100. That's its total gross, right at 100. Okay. Right now, they're still making like somewhat money, not enough to where they're profitable. But I mean, something like Venom 3, which is the most popular of these spin-offs, right? That has already reached over 400 million. So it's making about what Black Adam did, right? I think they're still going to do this because it's still their ultimate cheat code to be able to push off making Tom Holland Spider-Man movies while they're waiting and negotiating and setting all that stuff up. They're like, all right, turn on ChatGPT. We need a Pogo Man movie. Go. Because, I mean, El Muerto, I still can't believe that was actually going to be a thing. But I think they have given up on the idea that, okay, we just cannot do a connected universe. None of this makes sense. None of this is going our way. Like, I still find it so funny when I see reports of Sinister Six movie going to be set up by Sony. And I'm like, is it though? Is it? Because, like, the closest thing we have gotten to that is the Vulture and Morbius in that post-credit scene. And I guarantee you, I feel it in the bottom of my gut. When Spider-Man 4 comes out, Vulture is still going to be in the MCU. They're going to completely ignore that Vulture got taken out or that he was ever missing. He's going to still be there. And maybe they'll do something with Michael Keaton, which I would love to if they do, because I did like his Vulture. I just don't think they're going to try connecting them anymore. I think every movie will kind of now be set in its own universe, and it'll be a random story. But I just don't know, man. Right. Still waiting on Steven Glover's Hypno Hustler. I think you mean Donald Glover's, right? That's his name, Donald Glover. Donald Glover was working on a Hypno Hustler movie, which we don't know what happened to that Hypno Hustler movie. And you know what? I am also excited for that. I know you guys are like, what, Chris? Come on, after everything you just said. But this is Donald Glover, baby. This guy has almost everything that he's produced, whether it's music, shows, movies, I get really into. And I'm like, I kind of would love to see that. It's not going to be connected to Spider-Man, which whatever, but it's going to be another movie that Sony can be like, hey, we made a Spider-Man movie, so we have the rights for another 4 years until we make another thing. And the superpower of this guy was that he can, with music, he can like manipulate stuff. He can do all this stuff. I think Donald Glover makes some cool music. That could be an interesting story, but we have not heard anything. And this was announced back in 2022, baby. Oh, dude, that is a long time ago. 2022. It's almost going to be almost 2 years since that announced, and no word if it's happening. Like, I'd rather see this than El Muerto and Madam Web and whatnot, but that's again for Donald Glover. I'm just tired of the Spider-Man Force connection. So, to me, Kraven not having a post-credit scene is one, a good thing. So they don't have to promise BS. I don't think we are going to get a Kraven trilogy the way we got a Venom trilogy. If any movie out of the spin-offs had the best chance, I thought it was Kraven to get like another trilogy outside of Venom. But with it opening about less than what Morbius is about to, and the director already begging people, please give our movie a chance. It's not like the others. It's just going to be decent, which I actually do think this one will be decent. I don't know if I'm going to love it, but I think it'll be decent. I just don't think we're getting a trilogy. I don't think we're getting much more from this. And after this movie, I'm going to be so shocked if they keep making these spin-offs. Like I don't think they're going to be connected, but they will definitely still try charting them out because they just like not having to force a Spider-Man movie every 4 years. They're like, okay, we can, because how long has it been now since No Way Home? No Way Home came out in 2022? 2021? Oh my God, it's so long ago. Jesus. 2021, and it's about to be, well, we're about to hit the 4 year mark. No, we're about to hit the 3 year mark. And next year will be the 4 year mark. And then we're not getting the next movie, Spider-Man 4, until at least 2026, maybe 2027. We'll see how filming goes. But 2026 is looking like what it's aiming. So it'll have been 5 years in between Spider-Man movies. Crazy. Crazy stuff, man. I don't know. So yeah, there you go, guys. This is what we got going on for us. I didn't like No Way Home. I gotta be honest with you. It doesn't have the best aging, but I can't deny it. I enjoy that movie so much for connecting the Spider-Man people. As soon as they join the movie and start interacting and doing all this stuff, big smile on my face. I do wish it was a movie that wasn't made during COVID. I think that could have changed a lot of the look and feel. But and there's so much about the behind the scenes of the way the movie was supposed to come out with like America Chavez, and it was supposed to be before Doctor Strange and all this kind of stuff. So I don't know, but I still like it. I still like it, man. I've even seen people turn their backs on Deadpool and Wolverine. It's just like anytime there's a popular movie with something, it's just 6 months later, like clockwork. It was actually terrible. I'm telling it to your face. But yeah, Toby and Andrew saved it. I mean, for sure they did. For sure they did. And how do you not watch the ending of No Way Home and get a little excited for more Tom Holland movies? Like, that's me. Every time I see that ending in No Way Home and that music and that swell and him in that snow, I'm like, more Tom Holland, please. I get excited. All right, let's move on now, talking about some freaking Sonic the Hedgehog, baby. Okay, so Sonic is just going crazy, my guys. Like, we went from no marketing to too much marketing. Slow it down. So we're going to be talking about the box office. We're going to be talking about some TV spots that are unfortunately a little spoilery. Maybe looking at official looks at other popcorn buckets and things like that. But we'll be talking about all that slowly. So here we go. Starting off, Jeff Fowler did reveal this just 4 hours ago. It's the concept art, which was the basis of what he wanted the movie to be. He said, our Sonic Movie 3 journey began here. This was the first piece of concept art we created for the film. The story of Shadow and Maria is one of the most important in the entire Sonic universe. We knew we had to make it great. And I agree. This is going to be the thing to like really make or break the movie. Like, it's so funny sometimes because we're going to look at some pretty interesting TV spots. There is a version of Sonic 3 that looks like it's going to be dark. Like, it's going to be serious. It's going to really tell that beautiful story of Shadow and Maria and the tragic tale, and then how he turned his back against humanity and all this stuff. And then there's like a completely other side of Sonic 3 which let me just get into that. Here's some TV spots of let me, oh Jesus, I'm trying to get to the where's my bookie marks? Bookmarks. Okay. So I saw this first. Somebody posted this and I was like, bro, what the F leads up to this scene? And I thought this was photoshopped. I thought this was fake. I was like, what am I looking at here? Donut Lord with Sonic eyes? What is this? So then and here, let me so you guys can get the sound. Let me hit that. All right. Let's get the audio going in here. Okay. So we had this TV spot that only gets played, looks like through YouTube ads or something else. So, hey, chat, let's watch a YouTube ad. Okay.
Planet.
All right, Hot Topic, show me what you've got.
One movie has the earth shaking, beat making,
That was weird.
jaw dropping,
Yikes.
body swapping.
Okay, here we go. I had to pause it because the music's starting. I don't want to get copy strike, so let's give it a second. But here we go. Is the moment.
Did it work? Who am I?
Hard hitting.
I like that. We're gonna talk about that for a second. But okay, I was a little flabbergasted by that, and that's what I meant. We just had, like, literally showed the Maria concept art, so beautiful, looks so nice, and we know that story's tragic. And then this is also where we're gonna get scenes like that. Now, I kind of like this for a couple of reasons, because I think this is obviously some Tails tech. Like, you can see it even Tails shaped. It's got his little ears on there, and he's tapping it. So this is something that Tails Powers makes to so they can infiltrate the gun corporation, probably get whatever they need to. And Donut just throwing on some Snapchat looking filters on there.
Who am I?
This one was funny to me. That one I was like, peak 10 out of 10 movie right here. I really hope some of that jokey stuff doesn't overshadow the movie. No pun intended. But, I hope it's well balanced. Because there's some times where the comedy goes a little too far. And like I said, that last trailer, people were really getting mad at Sonic going for, what did he say? Watashi what? Or whatever he said. People were pissed at that, man. I saw so many people angry that Sonic was being that jokey. I think if they balance it right, it'll be fine for me. But, okay, this is really cool. It looks like they're going to get some, like, nanotech suits. Like, whatever upgrade they get, and just lets them create whatever their minds desire. This just screams of a of a video game villain weapon, of just giant hand punching it out. That is really cool. And I think there was another one whatchamacallit, let me see if I can pull it up here, that I had in my I posted whenever the trailer came out, because a bunch of TV spots were being released.
Defense. Set up defense.
Set up defense. And this is what we got going on. That's a clever joke. I actually kind of like that. I'm going to miss Jim Carrey so much in these movies, but I thought that was cute.
Defense.
So they got some nanotech, and they better do something fun with that. Like, they better just go all out with whatever Eggman robots and things that they haven't done yet in the franchise, and just do it in that scene. So, okay, so there was that. And I was like, okay, well, that's all right. That's not too spoilery. That's just kind of funny. And it makes sense to me with Tails making the gadgets for the team. Jeez, man. It could be fine. It could be fine. Okay. Then we went too far. We went way too far, chat. We had this TV spot being let loose.
Planet.
Which,
No matter what's coming,
is looking cool. We got the art coming out.
We stick together.
Yeah.
Save everyone.
I love that scene right there. Ooh.
When I'm done, there won't be anything left.
Nothing scares a warrior.
Do you remember what happened last movie night?
There's no such thing as a friendly ghost.
I like that joke. Okay, there we go, chat. They did it. They went way too freaking far. So first, again, going back to the comedy in the movie, I like this joke. This is a good joke that they did, is they had movie night with Knuckles, and they showed him Casper the Friendly Ghost, and he was freaking out.
Do you remember what happened last movie night?
There's no such thing as a friendly ghost.
That's funny. That to me feels almost like a Family Guy cutaway. This is almost more disastrous than the time we showed Knuckles Casper. Cut to.
Do you remember what happened last movie night?
That's good. I like that. I think that's funny. The other thing that we showed off here that I thought was really cool that had a lot of people wondering is, which, dude, this is another thing I like. The Gun Corporation is figuring out ways to combat Sonic and his team, because you got to admit, with them being so fast and powerful, how do these people even compete? They create a floor that sucks them down, and that way Sonic can add speed through and do all this kind of stuff. Brilliant. I love that. But it looks like his Sonic ball still works, so it's not that great. And this is also where people thought Donut Lord would die. He's like, you know, he's yelling Sonic. You have Tails on the floor there. Some concrete's about to fall on him. I'm still up and down whether Donut Lord does die or doesn't die. It would be pretty dark if Donut Lord dies, but I don't think he will in the movie. Now, this was something cool. We were all talking about the gun and whether he would actually use it. Let me go into the video settings here. If you slow this down for 12.5 speed, you could actually see Shadow shoot a Sonic. Right there, he's using the laser gun. Not a real gun, a laser gun. And you can see he's shooting. Bruh. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see Shadow pull up that. Hey, what up, yo, blue hedgehog? Pa, 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 pa. That's the way Shadow talks when he holds a gun. It's part of the lore. If you understand, you understand. But I was like, okay, I was worried that he would just might hold the gun, do one shot. But no, bro's going to ride on his motorcycle. Sonic's going to be spinning towards him. And blah, blah, blah. That's the sound he's going. Blah, blah, blah. I think that's cool. All right. Now let's get on to the biggest thing this trailer spoiled. All right. So I'm looking forward to what looks like their battle on the moon in space. They could go all out. People have even noticed you can see Sonic's hand right here that looks like freaking Shadow used Ultra Instinct to block it. Went, oh, you're not much for me. And then they did it. They went too far. We kind of, if I'm being honest with you, real Sonic fans already knew this was happening, because before the movie even started marketing, there was a giant leak on YouTube. I don't even know if I could find it now. I'm not even going to bother. But there was a giant leak on YouTube that showed off some of the characters going super by the end of the movie. And I was like, oh, I wish I didn't see that. Whatever, man. Maybe they'll change it because it leaked online early. Like, it was the storyboard of the characters going super. And I was like, okay, whatever. It looks like since that stuff leaked and it was out there, the marketing team was like, they expect it. They know it's happening. Let's just show it off. I still kind of wish they didn't, because I'd like that little wonder in my mind of, are they going to use the emeralds? Are they going to, you know? But this image, you got to admit, dude, it's really freaking cool. Shadow, Sonic going after the Chaos Emeralds. Whoever gets it first, they win that battle. Shadow in super mode against a regular Sonic, dude, he's getting pummeled. It's not even a contest, or vice versa. That would be kind of cool, because although I think Sonic would definitely win against a regular Shadow, it would still be kind of cool to see Shadow try to fiend off his best. So there's that, but the part they're probably going to have to explain, which again is just there was an interview that got let loose with Keanu Reeves, and I mean, two little golden boys just rushing to the laser beam. Movie's ruined. Movie's spoiled. Does it ruin my excitement for the film? Nah. Do I wish I didn't see it? A little. But you know what you're going to do. Very, very odd choices, you know, but this is just what they do now. And again, this is all officially marketed material. These aren't leaks. These aren't anything. They just actually let them all out. And it's just, all right. That's what we're going to have. So it still leaves some questions up in the air, okay? Because so far, everything about the movie and the trailers make it seem like Shadow is just going to stay pissed. Like, what is going to happen in this movie that makes Shadow go, the blue one is right. Humanity deserves a second chance. Because it looks like they're teaming up here to fight Eggman and Gerald and destroy their big old laser. So Shadow changes his mind at one point. So there's still like some things there where I'm like, okay, I am curious how Shadow is maybe going to flip his mind, or what will happen. Where will he go after this? Where will the CGI characters go? Because I'm still hoping by the end of this movie, they say bye-bye to Earth and they go exploring in space so we can meet so many more CGI characters. We still also don't know who the surprise. Well, I think we know. It's not been confirmed, but my money's on Amy. Like, I just got it. Amy's the only one that makes sense to me. So, we'll see. I really hope not. Does Shadow die? I don't know, man. Shadow is such a cool character to kill him off in the first movie you introduce him. It doesn't ruin his spin-off potential, because you could tell a story of Shadow from before he got cryogenically frozen or put in that in the gun thing for 50 years. And he could have met Rouge the Bat. He could have met all these other people. How he got with Gerald. Some more things with Maria. So you could still do a Shadow movie even if he dies in this movie and it's all a prequel. But, I mean, you don't want to kill Shadow, dude. Shadow is a pretty fan favorite. There's so much more you could do with Shadow. But, although, like I said, the official stuff has ruined a couple of surprises, there's still why and when that makes me go, okay, it's not completely ruined, because I want to know why Shadow changes his mind, what happens to him at the end of the movie, who the secret character is, what they set up for the future. Okay. So, you know what? Yeah, that's I'm just looking at the TV spots, bro. I didn't say I didn't know what was going on. That's just my thinking, all right? That's just me. But hey, that's what's been out there and whatnot. So we're gonna look at that. Other than that, we only had like the Sonic merch be revealed by like Regal, which it's kind of to me. Like cool lighting, Regal, I'll tell you that. But you got some Sonic head. With the cup is pretty cool, like doing a little spinny wave. Again, I had some people message me going, "Oh, they spoiled the secret character because they have him right here," and I'm like, "No." If you remember the Venom merch for Regal, they had Anti-Venom, and everybody was like, "Anti-Venom's gonna be in Venom 3." He was nowhere in Venom 3. Not a chance. So just Funko Pops they're selling. I think it would have been spoilers if they put Amy in there. I think people really would have believed that. And then the Cinemark one, which I went to my Cinemark this weekend. I was like, give me that bucket. And they said, not till Monday. So, hey, check your Cinemarks on Monday, because they'll have this popcorn bucket. I thought there was a better look at it. No, I can't find it. Oh, yeah. See, some people have already been able to buy it. I think this one's just cooler, because you get the actual Sonic shoes in there, all that. That one's pretty dope. Would have been nice to get a Shadow popcorn bucket, though. Like him in his little tub, like the almost like the Alien Romulus one I had of the little chamber that Regal had, something like that with Shadow floating in it. Ooh, that would have been sick. That would have been sick. So, yeah, guys, that's what we got going on. So, we didn't even talk about it. We also got to talk about the box office. So with the Sonic box office, it's looking good, chat, but it's not looking amazing just yet. So it got projected. Let me see here if I can find the exact one. Sonic 3 box office. It got projected that, yes, Sonic 3 is going to win the weekend over Mufasa. Honestly, not surprised. In my opinion, I felt like there was way more hype for Sonic 3 over Mufasa. Nothing against my Mufasa fans. I know there's some people out there that are really excited for it. I'm talking about you, Elliot. I didn't forget about you, my friend. So that's great, and I'm still going to watch Mufasa. But, man. People also notice, though, so it's tracking a 55 million opening. This would also make it the lowest opening day of all 3 Sonic movies. And I was like, what? So the Lion King is still taking a hit out of my boy. Because I bet you if Lion King was not there, $80 million opening. $80 million opening easily. Because if we go back, okay, so like Sonic 1 box office, opening day, let's see here. Opening day, 58 million. On opening day, I'm not showing it. There we go. Opening day for the first Sonic movie, 58 million. Pretty good. And then it went on to gross 319. Very good. And dude, we still don't remember how lucky this Sonic movie was. It is literally one of the last movies before the pandemic hit. This film was in theaters. It probably would have made it probably could have been close to like 350, maybe 400. But this movie was one of the early effects of the pandemic, because some people were taking it seriously, other people were not, but it was enough to where people were like, I'm not going outside. This was one of the last like fully released movies before the pandemic hit, and it just got there right on time, man. So there was that 58 million, that opening, right? Then we go to Sonic 2, which since people like the first one, the second one came out, and that one got 72. That's a nice little bump. And then it made 405 mil. And so now looking at the projections, 55. It could be higher. In fact, I am thinking at least higher. I'm going to go at least 60, somewhere in the 60s. But I think Mufasa, you can't underestimate how much of a hit it is going to take out on Sonic that same day, because there is going to be some families. There's going to be some kids there where little boy Jimmy's like, Dad, I want to see Sonic. Your mother wants to see Mufasa, Timmy. My name's Jimmy. You're Timmy now. Get your story straight. So Mufasa's still going to take a hit on it. I think there's still hope on the overall box office, because December is just known for that, where movies that come out in December, because January is so dry and even February at times is also dry, that's like a 3-month window of no real good movies to watch. So people just keep going, or people just go and see what's been left over from December. And that's Sonic, Mufasa. Not going to be Kraven. Maybe it'll be Kraven. So Sonic is still going to have long-term legs, enough to where, I know people are hoping it makes the Billy. I'm still going 500, 600. I'd love it to hit a Billy. I'm going 500, 600 worldwide, which would still be awesome. But dang, it's kind of sad to see, because I think this movie would have done so big if it had no competition that opening weekend. But Mufasa is going to hit it, and I don't know, man. We'll see what ends up being the better movie. Can you imagine after we see both of them, we go, I think Mufasa was actually better, guys. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Wolfman. Yeah, like I know people are saying like Wolfman comes out. Yeah, but Wolfman isn't gonna be on the level of these are blockbusters. These are the movies that like are big. Wolfman is gonna be decent, but it's gonna make it's gonna make close to like what Invisible Man made, right? Or I think Invisible Man did decent. What did Invisible Man do? Hang on, sorry. Let me see. Invisible Man, because that's kind of the market they're in. Invisible Man ended up doing 144, opening with 28. Yeah, honestly, I think Wolfman will probably open with like 22, 25. But yeah, it's just not going to be like a big draw. It'll be something like, oh, this is big. But now let's go back and watch Sonic. I don't know. We'll see. And, people are also talking about Superman. So that we go into our next topic here. So let's go into that. The Superman trailer. So they're planning to release the Superman trailer alongside Mufasa. That's the current rumor, right? And we've had some strange rumors about the Superman trailer floating around. Let me see if I can get this pulled up. And James Gunn has had to debunk them, because that's what James Gunn does. He spends his time on the interwebs just like us. No different, you and I, James Gunn. I can run DC Studios then. And let me pull it up. So there was a rumor floating around that the Superman trailer is terrible, or that the studio is desperate to want to get the trailer right and all this. So this is where the rumor came from. He said, I'm really excited for Superman trailer. From everything I've heard, there is enormous pressure internally from inside Warner Brothers for the trailer to be received well. Apparently, the studio asked for multiple different cuts of the trailer to find the best version. All right. And then we'll go into that in a sec. And, well, James Gunn responded to that. So, let's see, James Gunn trailer. And turns out, I mean, it's really nothing to worry about. I got to save some of these tweets next time. Okay, here we go. All right. James Gunn said, well, sort of. But when he says studio, that's solely me. As the only studio involved, cutting or anything to do with this trailer is DC Studios, me and Peter. I'm the creatively demanding one. This is the exact same rigorous process I've gone through, cutting every Guardian trailer, pushing the marketing folks as hard as I can, cutting and recutting until I think we have something worthy of the film itself. All that said, my notes are a lot more specific than make it better. Basically saying, you know what? It is true. There is a lot of pressure on this Superman trailer. Not going to hide it. Is there a lot of cuts on it? Yes, but that is what every movie does. Every movie has multiple cuts, and that's just the way they work. James Gunn isn't the one editing the trailer. They have to send it out to a company, and they're the ones. I'm trying to find like just a Superman photo to leave on. There we go. They have to be the ones to cut it up, send it to them, and they're like, okay, I need you to change this, do that, and this. And man, the day this trailer hits online is gonna be crazy, because no matter what is in that trailer, the trailer could literally be Superman on screen going, if you hit that like button, you get $1 million. There'll still be half the people going, terrible trailer. That's just why would I want $1 million? Give me Henry Cavill. I'll take 1,000 from him. No matter what is in that trailer, there is gonna be haters, and they're gonna exaggerate over every little thing. And that's why this trailer almost needs to be spotless, man. If there's any hint, because also it can't be too similar to Guardians. If it feels too much like Guardians of the Galaxy, you're done. Because then that's all people have been saying about James Gunn, is that he can only make Guardians of the Galaxy movies. They pull together his history, his resume, and they're like, Scooby-Doo, group of characters with a dog. Okay. Guardians, group of characters with a raccoon. Superman, group of characters with a dog, kryptonite. Oh, I'm seeing a pattern here. I don't think that's the case. I've seen other James Gunn movies where I'm like, that's pretty good. And it has no formula or connection whatsoever. And Suicide Squad is another one, group of characters with the animal shark. So we'll see. But I think there's a lot of pressure. And to me, I think what's going to be most curious about this is how different it's going to feel. Because I think people have a vision in their mind of what a Superman movie should look like or feel like. And it's not going to be that. Like, there's rumors that the first trailer is going to feature a kaiju. Like, Superman fighting a big kaiju in the city. That already is going to be like, what the heck? Then we're going to have to show little of the other characters. That we have Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific. I cannot wait to see how they make Mr. Terrific look right on screen. Because I'm still like, what is... let's see, Mr. Terrific... Because I'm still like, how do you make that look work in movie form? Like in comic book form, it looks fine. It looks cool. Like this face, this costume, this style. And I'm just like, dude, the minute that pops up on screen, people are going to be like, huh, what? Is he Mr. T? Like Clubber Lang from Rocky? He a hero? How do you make that work, right? I think the rest of his costume is so dope, though. I do like that. So that's why, in my mind, and from what I've heard, is they don't really show off the other heroes in the trailer, and I think that's good. I don't think you need to show off all the other heroes in that first trailer. It should be solely focused on Superman, Lois Lane, Lex Luthor, the Daily Planet, Metropolis. Show Krypto. He could be the other side character. I think all these other heroes need to be pushed aside till the second or third trailer, because again, I think it is going to give some people like whiplash of Marvel of like, oh, what do I need to watch a movie about those guys? Do I need to know about them? Who are they? And that's not what you want out of the DC right now. You just want to know that you can go in and enjoy a movie, which is what James Gunn's ultimate goal is, right? Is to go in and you not having to have seen a whole bunch of other movies and things like that. Other things with that, I need to see David Cornsweet's personality. It needs to come out and shine through as Clark Kent. I know some people say it's cheesy. I want some of that cheesy stuff. Him saving an old lady about to get hit by a car, rescuing a cat from a tree, doing some of that jolly stuff. Like there was that set video where he was like hugging a bunch of kids and all that kind of stuff. I was like, that's kind of what I want to see. I want to see a hopeful, cheesy, good Superman. I don't care how dumb that is. I'm not someone who hates Man of Steel. In fact, I really like that movie, and I'm even a defender of the neck snapping scene. But I think the days of that kind of Superman need to be put aside, and we need to go to jolly, happy Superman, in my opinion. Stopping a train, yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. That would be awesome, because we had that trailer. James Gunn already debunked. This isn't an official poster. They were posting this around like it was an official poster. Turns out it's not. I guess it's just fan art. But we know there was like some newspapers where Superman was doing this. Let me see if I can find that. Superman newspaper. Let's see. Superman, James Gunn. Let's see. James Gunn. There was like the early set photos. There was this one where it was Superman had stopped a fire and you can see ice in the background. Would love that to be a real scene. him just stopping a fire with his breath. Yes. And then there was this one of him stopping the train. And I think that's where the fan poster comes from. A scene like that would be dope. A train scene like that. Yeah. That's classic Superman. So a lot of pressure on this thing, man. And your boy already has a little outfit in mind. Came in the mail just the other day. I was going to show it and tease it, but I'm like, let's just wait. Let's wait for that trailer. You guys are not going to be ready for this. Y'all going to be blow your minds. You're going to be like, oh, shoot, he hot. He's sexy. Get him here now. Your boy, man. Your boy's going to be good. And it's not going to be Mr. Terrific, okay? I'm not going to risk that one. I'm not going to risk that one. Are you dressing up as Crypto? Dude, that would be so funny. Just be dressed up as Crypto on camera. Will you do the hair? Hey. You don't even recognize me anymore. Dun, 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 dun. A Green Lantern. Dude, that would be so funny. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, guys, that's what's happening. A lot of pressure on this. So, the current rumors that it's coming out with Mufasa, I'm telling you, it's probably still going to play in front of Sonic also. And more people are going to see it through Sonic than Mufasa, if I'm being honest with you. But, dude, I just can't wait, man. Those reactions, that trailer, I am just going to be so critical of it. Because I'm excited for the movie, but I'm going to be honest, whether that was a good or bad trailer. And I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to just glaze it for glazing it. Although I think this movie is going to be great. Because James Gunn has not done me wrong. There's so much about the movie where I'm like, I don't know how that's going to go. You know, having Rick Flag in there, or Rick Flag Sr. in there. You have Ultraman. You have all these other heroes. You're setting up an entire DCU. I'm like, I just hope it's good. I hope it's good, man. Dress up as Lois Lane. Oh, my God. When's Batman and Robin 2? You know, I would have watched Batman and Robin. 3 Super Command. That'd be a great name for me. Okay. So, there we go, chat. That's good. Let me see. Is there any other topics I missed? Like I said, it was kind of a dry time. We have this beautiful Sophia Falcone. I don't know if I'm missing anything major. I should be careful scrolling the tweets because, man, Twitter just be having me, getting demonetized every other day. I don't think there was anything other major that was coming out. All right, so let's see what you guys all have to say. If you have anything in the regular chat to say, let me know. I'm going to look at the Reddit just for a quick second, just to see what's been going on. Maybe I'll play that one video that didn't get time for. So let me just go to that. Share screen. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Okay, and that way we can get some audio. Okay, well, we got Batmite. Okay. Am I on the right one? Okay, hang on. I was on that. Okay. Yes, I saw that. Oh, Papa has that riz. Chris Parker 3C Films is dating popular actor Sydney Sweeney. I'm muscular, sexy I am. The whole package for her. Says, oh, jeez. So red. I like that 10,000 people like that. That was good. All right, let me see that one. Oh, canon events are necessary. Haley Steinfeld announces engagement to Josh Allen. She's my childhood crush, man. Childhood crush. Edge of 17. If you have not watched Edge of 17 from Haley Steinfeld, really good movie. I remember liking that one. Super Shadow confirmed for new TV spot. Oh, yes. Chris as the Hunchback of Notre Dame. What the heck, man? Y'all want me to be the Hunchback? Okay. Me when 3C doesn't oil up? Dude, that crawl. I'm so proud of that crawl. That crawl right there is epic. Goosebumps. I always watch Goosebumps around Halloween. Kai Sinat's next stream. Dude, what do I have to do to get on a Kai stream? You know what that would do for my career? I would be so terrible. I am not. The one thing, I know this is so off topic and no one even cares. The one thing that like surprises me about Kai is literally how much energy he has and how long. Isn't he like doing 24-hour streams? The guy has like cameras all over his house. To just be on as like my personality for online, non-stop for hours, exhausting. I do this live stream here with you guys for like 2 hours, and I am drained. I am like, oh, like again, not in a way where it's harder than 9 to 5. I'm just saying, to be my goofy, exaggerated, dumb self that long, I'm just like, how does he do it? Like, Kai has, his battery never ends. The man is always reaching. That's what's blowing my mind. I like see those clips of him with Kevin and Drewski, and I'm like laughing, and I'm like, dude's already been on live for 8 hours. How does he still have that energy? That's what blows my mind. That's what blows my mind. Darth 3C. I mean, there's no even sound to this. No! Oh, there it is. I like how Ghostface is just looking at me like, when can I kill this guy? When you hear a noise, but you're not sure if it's real or something else. Very nice, very nice. That's a good one. All right, let me go to that one that you guys had.
Ah! It should have been him! It's not fair!
Where is that one? You guys, oh, thank you guys for who supported the Knuckles video. That was awesome. I'm glad you guys liked that so much. Like the first booth I see, and it was just a good video. I see people wishing that anymore. All right, good stuff, chat. Let me just go into the regular chat for a bit, and then we'll go into the super chatty chats as time goes on. Let me just get this stuff. Stop screen share. Oh Jesus, how do I? What the heck? Did I do something wrong? Give me a second, chat. Give me a second. Dead air? No. Okay, there we go. Just so I could have that in the back without the audio. All right. What do you guys have that you want to talk? Dude, okay. Y'all gotta think I'm crazy. And I know people don't care no more about this. I've become wicked pilled. I am wicked pilled, man. I talked about how I didn't care about Wicked. I was like, and I saw the movie and I liked it. I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. But I was like, how much story is there for a second movie? Is there really? And then ever since I said that, I've been getting my TikTok feed on my others. What actually happens in the next part of Wicked? I'm pumped. You're going to see me with a green face, witch nose, hat and all. I might do a musical number for the intro. I'm actually very excited for Wicked Part 2. I did not know all that crazy stuff was going to be going down in it. I did not know how connected it was, how intertwined and all that stuff. Even getting some wicked memes, and it's got me giggling. I'm a naughty boy, that's why. So actually, yeah, I actually am excited. I thought I could care less. I was like, I'll see it, but I saw some stuff and I was like, what? That happens? That's connected to that? Oh, good times. Good times. All right. Let's see what else. Thanksgiving lore. I mean, I'll just tell you this. My Thanksgivings were mainly terrible. Not because they would just never do the traditional food in my house. I grew up Hispanic, so it's always the most random spaghetti, frijoles, tortillas. I would love it when I'd go to like a white friends for Thanksgiving because they actually did the turkey, the mashed potatoes, the corn, the sweet potato casserole, all that. So that's really all of it, man. It's been good now. I go to a good Thanksgiving every year now. I'm just like, this is tasty. This is yummy. This is that good. Let me see what else you guys say. Can we get more 3C vlogs? Well, I need a good place to go. I have to do something. But yeah, we could do more 3C vlogs. I have to think of more ideas. Maybe I could do something Christmas related. I don't even know. Favorite Superman suit? Other than the Christopher Reeve suit, it has got to be Henry Cavill's Batman vs. Superman suit. Because that was the most kind of colorful-esque. It had a nice sheen to it. I like it. I just wish they had a belt. I want a connecting belt. Spider-Man and Superman should always have belts. Favorite Christmas? The Grinch. It's because I'm green, isn't it? 5 o'clock, dinner with myself. I can't cancel that again. I love The Grinch. That's my movie. That's my, wallow in self-pity. Yeah. I love that movie. That's my favorite. It's a cliche, but Jim Carrey, man. Like, I love the Sonic movies. I don't think I'd love them and go as crazy for them if Jim Carrey wasn't in them. Part of the reason I go crazy for the Sonic movies is because it's another time I get to see Jim Carrey in a movie in theaters, and that's just a rare treat, baby. That's a rare treat, baby. Do you have Jordans? I have the lost and found ones, but other than that, not so many. I just like those though, the red ones. Have you seen the chill guy meme? Of course I've seen the chill guy, because I'm just a chill guy myself. There you go. You can Photoshop me next to the chill guy. Me and him on the same vibe. On the same vibe. All right. Can you tell me a joke? Oh, dude, I don't have a joke for you. What? Just thinking off the top of my head. What the heck? Yeah, that's enough of the regular chat. All right. Sonic the Hedgehog post-credit scene. All right, here's your theory. Sonic, who the hell are you? Peach, director of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm here to talk to you about the Smash Bros. Initiative. Dude, it would be so awesome if we could get a Smash Bros. Movie. I don't know if we will ever get to that point. It'd probably be animated, and I wouldn't mind that. But that would be so awesome if we eventually got to that point. That would be so awesome. Happy Thanksgiving, 3C. You're the GOAT. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you, and you're the GOAT. We have here, hey Chris, was meant to ask this last week. How was your brother? Since you said he had to take, he's doing much better. He's gotten how do I say it? Flexibility in his fingers back. That's really good. His stitch, I was surprised. So he broke his wrist. He was fooling around, and he was fooling around, and when he fell, he landed on his wrist. So his entire body weight, and he's as big as me, landed on his wrist, and so that's how he broke it. And the x-ray of all the metal they now put in his arm was crazy to me. Like, I looked at him and I said, go Gadget. Because I thought he was a superhuman now. But he's good now. He can move all his fingers, and he's back to playing, what is he? He plays NBA 2K. He's an NBA 2K kind of guy. I'm a Fortnite man. And there you go. Thank you for asking. Hey, Chris, do you have a Funko of half Chucky and half Tiffany? Also, day 133 of asking you to bring back Renegade. You're so persistent, Shavy. When I do that, I've got to give you a special shout out. No, I don't have that half Chucky one. I'm very picky now about the ones I have. Can I? No, I always see if I can. I'm very picky about the ones I have now, but it's not. Here, maybe I'll just show you a photo right now. Because I do have it off to the side. You can see a little bit of the door right there. So I'll just, literally, I'm taking a photo right now. So you can see where I have a good chunk of my Pops. These aren't the only ones I have. I still have more. Okay. This is right here off to the side. Come on, camera. There we go. There's where they are. You can see the Chucky. Jeez, come on now. There we go. See Chucky, I have Terror. These are all my horror ones. I like to look at the horror ones. This is what I have off to the side. My Elgato light and all that stuff. So that's where I am. I just have to be picky, man, because it's just too many. There's too many out there now, and I have to be scarce and all that. But that's what I got. I got to put up the rest of them, though. All right. Look, guys. It's Wade Whipple. The Flames of Disaster. Lilo and Stitch trailer. Yeah, I saw they put out a little teaser. I'm guessing they did that because Mufasa's coming up, right? Or Moana, because Moana came out this weekend, and so they were like, well, we got to put something and start letting people know that this movie's coming. But man, I don't know. Disney used to be so much better with the marketing and pushing their movies. I wonder again how Lilo and Stitch is going to do, because remember, it was made to be a straight to streaming movie. Their idea was to release this on Disney Plus, the way they did, they were going to do the Moana movie. And now it's going to theaters, which I'm happy with, and I hope it's good. But the marketing has been so soft on this, and, you know, I'm like, when are we getting that full trailer? And this was just nice to see. Like, I like the movement of Stitch. I think he looks nice. I like him, you know, destroying the Disney castle. CGI on him is really good. He's adorable. I'm still waiting for the other CGI characters. I just wonder how big it's going to feel. Because there were at times when I watched Moana 2, although I still think it was a fine movie, There are times you could tell this isn't as big as it should be for a sequel to Moana. It feels kind of small scale and has a TV-esque quality to it sometimes. Not the animation, but just the story. And I wonder if Stitch is going to feel that at times. You know, like even Blue Beetle. No, I love Blue Beetle. You guys know I do. That movie's great. But that was a movie made straight for streaming. And there are times in watching Blue Beetle where you're like, this does feel straight to TV-ish or straight to DVD-ish at times. I still think that movie's great. But there are things in there where you're like, yeah, I could tell this wasn't like meant for the highest production value. So I don't know. I wonder. All right. It says here, I respectfully disagree with you about the Sense fandom being one of the best fandoms since when it comes out to other fandoms. They become childish and toxic to them like the Mufasa, sadly. Oh, Elliot, I'm sorry, my friend. It's just sometimes just fun rivalry. To me, if I had to pick the best fandom, out there, it's the horror fandom. To me, horror. And that's so general out there. But horror, I think, is almost sometimes less toxic than the comic book, than all that. Like, so friendly. When I go to horror conventions, people are so friendly and nice. There are little kids there, all dressed and bloody, and the families are just having a good time. That's what I aspire to be. All right. Who is on your voice acting Mount Rushmore? I got Charlie Adler, Tom Kenny, Tara Song, and Rob Paulson. Oh, jeez, man. Why you gotta do me like that? Well, it's gonna be mainly Looney Tune people. I'm gonna put up there... Dude, I'm so bad at this. I don't memorize voice actor names. You're putting me on the spot and showcasing how bad of a person I am. Let's see. But there's like... Let me see here. Who was the Bugs Bunny voice actor? I mean, I'm putting him voice because he did most of the Looney Tunes, right? Bugs Bunny voice actor, which is the one I know the most. You know what? For funsies, I'll put Seth. No, I'm not gonna put Seth MacFarlane. I know Eric Baz is really cool, and he's doing a lot of the voices too. But there's like sometimes you watch a movie and you're like, I've heard that voice actor before. It's cartoon voice actors. I gotta know their voices. Now I know who Tom Kenny is. That's SpongeBob. I know Tara Strong. I know Tara. Oh, just can't. I need to meet Tara. That's all I'll say. Who else? Jeez, where did that go? Some of the other voices that we got in here. Jim Cummings. Jim Cummings is a pretty good one, isn't he? Winnie the Pooh. That's a cool one. Who's the Scooby Doo one? I like Phil. He was Samurai Jack. I remember him as Samurai Jack. See, I don't know the names. Seth Green. I don't know if he does the same voice every time, in my opinion. I'll just be honest. I'm not that great at this game. Okay, L. Chris. Let me see what the chat is saying. See, the chat must be having some better answers. Peter Cullen. Oh, Peter Cullen. Yeah. Frank Weller. There we go. That's the one I was trying to think about. Definitely for Scooby Doo. Yeah. Should I throw in Roger Jackson? He was Mojo, Jojo, and Ghostface. That is some range to be a monkey and then a killer. Could be kind of both if you think about it. Okay. I'm very excited for next week. They start the big marketing for Mufasa, the Lion King. Like I said, I'm still interested to see Mufasa because this is like what I've been wanting them to do, is a new story with live action characters and stuff like that, and I just rehash some things. So I hope Mufasa's good. We'll see. Deadpool and Spider-Man movie or Wolverine and Spider-Man movie? Ooh, honestly, it's gonna be Deadpool and Spider-Man for me because that comedy pairing and all the behind the scenes jokes Deadpool can make about Toby or Andrew, all this other stuff would be so funny. But a serious Wolverine and Spider-Man movie would also be really cool. But then Spider-Man would be the one annoying Wolverine. But after he spent some time with Deadpool, I don't know how much he could annoy him. Hey, Chris, did you see Sega got the official game voice actors for Sonic and Shadow to do a fan Q&A? Yes, I did see that. For Team Dark and like a Team Sonic, I did see some of that. I thought that was pretty cool that they did that. Finally saw Smile 2 last night, and OMG, that ending effing traumatized me. And what's crazy is how I had a whole theory about it, and I was right. I think I saw a lot of people, myself included, as soon as we saw what the movie was about, who it was going to be focusing on, we kind of predicted where the ending was going to go. And, even if it got to that point, the whole movie, I think, was still great. It's going to end up on my top 10 list of horror movies, I think, Smile 2. It really outdid the first movie, and I can't wait to see if they get to Smile 3, because I would love to see how they play off from that ending and what happens next. What do you think they'll do with Moana 3? Oh, well, if that post-credit scene, which, I don't want to get into spoilers, but they're basically going to have a Thanos of their universe, and I think that's kind of cool. So, part of me feels like the ending of Moana 3 gives me like a little bit of Avatar vibes. Feels a little bit like that's what they're doing with that. But I like what they did with Moana. I'm trying not to spoil it, but I like what they did with Moana at the end of it, where I was like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, you go, girl. I want to see what happens next. So we'll see. Imagine all three Spider-Men got the symbiote in Spider-Man 4 and dropped it in the trailer. $2 billion box. Oh, yeah. If you do that, if you tease the black suit for all three Spider people, game over money-wise. Whether the internet's going to be happy about it or not, game over money-wise, baby. I know some people like me going to complain about, well, I wanted kind of like a street-level story. Toby in black, Andrew in black, Tom in black. That's the way to go, baby. But I don't know. We'll see because we still don't know really what Spider-Man 4 is about. The rumors are still there about, is it him and Venom? Is it, we hear it's multiverse. Okay, so is Toby and Andrew going to be part of it? Who's the villain going to be? What's the story? Like, so much still left up in the air, man. 3C clause. I could be Santa for all of December. Hey, Chris, do you think Superman needs to be Buka bucks or just set up the world of DC to be considered successful? I think setup is the key here. Setup is important, but I think money is also, because it speaks to the interest in DC, and DC has burned a lot of people. Whether you're a fan of Batman vs Superman or some of these up and down DC movies, that's Batman vs Superman did a lot of damage for the popularity of the franchise to DC, whether people want to admit it or not. I know, because it's almost been like 10 years now since Batman vs Superman. There's enough people that saw it when they were younger, weren't looking at the flaws, and they were like, that movie was cool. But I was there as an adult. Well, how old was I? I was adult enough. I was like 19. I was so disappointed with Batman vs Superman. That movie pissed me off on so many levels. I appreciate it now, and I'm okay with it, especially with the way it kind of comes full circle when Zack Snyder's Justice League. But people don't talk enough about how Batman vs Superman did a lot of damage for the popularity of the DC brand, and how every movie after that was dwindling, except for Aquaman. For some reason, Aquaman was just kind of like $1 billion. Batman vs Superman didn't make $1 billion, but Aquaman did. Scientists cannot answer this question. That still puzzles my mind. All right, beyond Spider-Verse news. Dude, I'm waiting like you. We thought there was maybe gonna be something. There's still rumors that something will happen in December and whatnot. But the closest thing to beyond Spider-Verse news is we're happy for Haley. Very happy. Have you ever heard of movies Iron Sky? I've seen a clip of it, and it has Adolf Hitler on a T-Rex. Looks worth watching at Christmas. Iron Sky. Okay, what is this? Iron Sky trailer. I'll skip around on it. Iron Sky trailer. What the heck is... Whoa, okay, already throwing... oh, what? It's a 12-year-old movie? What is this? Chat, I do not condone any of this. Oh my... That was a crazy image to land on. Is it like a world where if they won? Dude, this has a little bit of money to it. Not great. For 12 years ago, that's a money shot. What is this? Okay, I've never heard of this movie. But thank you, I guess, for putting it on my radar. And FBI, let's look at that guy's internet history, because how did he find this? Okay. Let's move on. Subway Surfers, the movie. The retention on that would go crazy. The retention on that. I used to play some Subway Surfers. Some good stuff. All right, Chris, do push-ups for me. All right. I can do 10, chat. I can do 10. Actually, I shouldn't have said that. Why did you all? Okay. You think I'm not young, huh, Chet? Wait, where can you see me? What is it? Is it right here? That's good. Okay. Big muscles. I did it, chat. Y'all didn't think I could. Woo! I'll tell you, I am going to be out of breath, though, and I'm going to pretend like I'm not. So let's just both pretend I'm not breathing harder than I was. When I was in high school, I saw a thing where it's like, and maybe some of you guys have seen it, do 10 push-ups every day. And there was a period for like 2 years I did that. I just did 10 push-ups every day. Didn't really do much for my physical body. Like, it told me a little bit, but nothing crazy. But because I did 10 push-ups a day for 10 years, ever since then, I could just easily do push-ups up to like, if I did it without stopping, I could maybe get to 20 and then I'm done. But that's me without having gone to the gym in a long time. So I need to go back. The problem is where I moved to, there's not a good gym here. There's one gym, and I went there, and it's too crowded. They need to build another gym around me. Catch my breath again, guys. I'm sorry. So embarrassing. Stay fit, guys. Stay fit. Drink water. Do this. And, I do got water on the side, so let me just take a water. I had to quit Twitter because I was getting bullied by Sonic fans and some others because of me liking Mufasa. The hate for Mufasa is so childish and stupid. Then I go to YouTube and more ridiculous hate for Mufasa. And the same for Facebook. It said, yeah, I'm sorry, Elliot. Like, yeah, that definitely does suck. I think a lot of it is just fun rivalry. If it was any other movie, if it was Wicked, I mean, Birds of Prey. I think a lot of people can remember when the first Sonic movie came out. Birds of Prey was the movie releasing with Sonic. Birds of Prey was getting a lot of crap from Sonic fans. It could have been any movie. It's just rivalry. It's just the way people have fun, but don't take it personally, Elliot. We all support, and I'm going to treat Mufasa equally when I review it. Would you rather meet Kevin Feige? I like James Gunn, and I would be happy to meet him and shake his hand. Kevin Feige, man, this guy is a legend. Now, he's kind of like the closest thing, which maybe is not even true. He's the closest thing as movie Stan Lee, in my opinion. Like, I'm waiting for Kevin Feige to start cameoing in these Marvel movies. I want to meet the guy, take his hat off, put it back on his head, give him a big old hug, and say, thank you. Thank you for Goalie. We appreciate you. But hey, James Gunn too. Tis the season with Chris the Goat. I thought that said tits with season. And I was like, garlic or spice? Would you rather only watch Tubi movies or sci-fi? Oh, the sci-fi movies, man. Tubi? I don't know. If you've seen clips sometimes for these Tubi movies, it's literally just a bunch of friends who got their iPhone and started recording some stuff. At least with the sci-fi movies, they're not the biggest budget, but they're dumb fun. I mean, the Mega Shark movies, the Sharknado movies, they had the Leprechaun movie at one point, so I'd take sci-fi. I kind of miss sci-fi original movies. Do they still be doing that time to time? I think the last one I remember seeing from them was Zombie Shark Tornado or something. Let me see here. What was the last sci-fi movie? Let's see, sci-fi original movies. See, this is some of them. They have Ice Spiders. Come on, Ice Spider sounds kind of cool. Well, it's on Tubi too. Okay, let's see, sci-fi original movie. What was it? Zombie. It was like Tsunami Zombies or something. What was it? Zombies. Tsunami? Something like that. Zombie tidal wave. It was like some weird thing where it just did not make sense. And it has the guy from the Sharknado movies. Was it the spinoff? It's like a spinoff of that movie. Hey, they made a lot of money with those Sharknado films. So they was doing something right over there. By the way, sorry for the negatives. No, Elliot, you can always express yourself here. All the negativity from Mufasa makes me want to cry because of the amount of love Barry Jenkins put into it. I mean, that's the kind of, and I still forget that. Barry Jenkins, you know, an award-winning Oscar Barry Jenkins is making this movie. There's got to be something to it, right? He's got to have put that magic into the film. And I remember the day we were all surprised. We were like, Barry Jenkins made this? Okay. All right. Red lights. Carlos sends in some super chat. Thank you so much. Who do you think the mystery actor was on set of Fantastic Four? Okay, so if you don't know what he's talking about, I did see some people talking about this. There was like this video or something. Let me see if I can find the exact one. Fantastic Four. There was a set video over the break of somebody secretly being moved into the Fantastic Four set, and they were being covered up. Tom Hiddleston, I don't know, did they catch him? Dude, that does look kind of like him if you look at his feet. Ooh. So people have been trying to guess. I don't know if it's Tom Hiddleston. This is just one post saying that, but this is you know, one look of the person. Here they are moving. I mean, anybody good GAT inspector? GAT inspectors, come take a look and tell us who this is. So someone's over there, you'd be like, oh, you recorded that. Look at that guy's face. He's like, oh, Feige's gonna kill you. Oh, who is it, baby? So anyways, a lot of people have been wondering, who is this mysterious actor? It could really be anybody. I mean, for all we know, that could literally be Pedro Pascal, and maybe he's just got a lot of cuts or bruises, and it's spoilery to a scene. It could be he was wearing a mask or something. It could be Doctor Doom. You know, Robert Downey Jr. I feel like, you know, Robert Downey Jr.'s gotten skinny enough. That could be him. Chris Evans. I don't know if Chris Evans. But, you know, now that people brought up Tom Hiddleston and the way those shoes look, it really does kind of look like Tom Hiddleston. Look at this leg shape in the shoe. Leg shape in the shoe, right? And then that's pretty similar. But then again, almost all the people in Marvel are so fit. I could see it. But then what would Tom Hiddleston be doing? Would he be like, I've been sitting in a chair, and now it's time for the four of you to help me? Oh, he's good. So I don't know. In my mind, I'm going with Robert Downey Jr. I'm thinking Doctor Doom because he's got to be part of the movie. He's got to be one of the characters involved in the film. I just don't know that, but yeah, it's Chris. Some of these guesses, man. Someone said Chris Pine, Norman Reedus, Robert Downey Jr., Terrence Howard, RDJ, Chris Evans. Yeah, I could see Chris Evans. That does kind of look Chris Evans-ish in body. I'm not gonna lie. Do you own any Screen movie props? No, I haven't gotten to that level of like going that crazy with my money. I just more like buying like, you know, the wrong answer. Oh, that's such a cool scene. That was such a cool scene. I just more like that. That's good enough for me. The only thing I would like maybe go of like Back to the Future stuff. I would love to like maybe the original hoverboard. That would be kind of cool. It's a piece of clothing from Marty McFly. Trying to think of like anything else. I guess like a knife from like Scream would be cool. One of the Ghostface knives. A mask would have been awesome. But all that stuff just costs so much, and it's just kind of like, I mean, I get the same effect from looking at all my other stuff here. To spend that much money, woo, that'd be crazy, you know? Watched Wicked recently. Really enjoyed. Love the visuals, the acting, the songs. I'm glad people behind it didn't start singing songs during the movie. Yeah, I can't believe that's a problem that people have been having. People go see Wicked, and there's people singing the songs. If I even get annoyed sometimes, and I love you, honey, when my lady will sometimes sing in the car. If I'm trying to like think, if I'm like, I'm in the car and I'm thinking about something, and then she's just over there. I was just like, don't sing in my car, baby. Don't sing in my theater. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. I should be happy. I mean, I sing. You should see me alone in my car. I sing like no one's watching. Little too much. Chris, how do I audition to be your Fortnite duo? Man, I don't. I just to me, it's not even about playing Fortnite. It's just about talking with my friend for an hour and a half. Just getting some manly love. Yeah, just that. But I could see about doing something with my fans, or maybe I'd do like a Nick A30 type of group, and we could do some reenactments. Are you excited for Kraven? I already have tickets for me and my friends to see it. I'm more excited than I have been for a Sony spinoff in a while. There's always that little bit more excitement I get for Venom movies. So I'm just like, maybe they'll actually do a Spider-Man thing. Maybe, but they never do. They never do. Kraven, I'm at least getting some rated R carnage candy. So that's kind of what I'm pumped for, Will Shadow the Hedgehog floss in Sonic 3? I would like to see it. I would like to see it. Eggman did it. Hey, Chris, it's my birthday today. Well, happy birthday, Ben. My most anticipated movie of 2025 is Mission Impossible. My dad and I always watch them together. Is there any film franchise you like watching with your parents? With my dad, Mission Impossible is definitely one of them. The Fast and Furious franchise, the Rocky movies, Indiana Jones. There's like a lot of dad franchises. I'm trying to think of like any. We always watched whatever Liam Neeson came out with. I know it's not a franchise, but whatever Liam Neeson put out, we just had to rent it. It was Taken or, Nonstop or whatever random action movie Liam Neeson did. He's got a new one, Dad. Pop it in. That kind of stuff. Recently, I learned Ben Schwartz, being a big Plastic Man fan, and how he's very passionate about the character. I think Ben Schwartz would be awesome as Plastic Man. How old is Ben Schwartz? I don't know. That doesn't matter all that much, but let's see. Ben Schwartz age. He is 43. Okay. In Hollywood terms, that's still relatively young. It's still relatively young. I could be good. I wouldn't mind a Ben Schwartz as Plastic Man. I think he's got the comedy chops for it. If he's getting, not just Konnichiwa. Good one, Sonic. All right. He said, who would win, Heaven or Michael Myers? How does Heaven fight Michael? I'd like to know that. Okay. Too many old people are in power in everything that it's ruining movies, companies, services. Hopefully they go to the other side soon or retire. Jesus, man. Really are Mr. Death 27. Then younger people can step up and bring a new era. I don't even know if younger people can step it up, man. Sometimes I be seeing them younger people online saying what they want, and I'm like, is that really what you'd like? But yeah, it's always what you know. The old people got to me. Let's get rid of them. Sorry, I hit the back button. I got to stop doing that. I be hitting that whenever I be live streaming. All right, let me just get Ben Schwartz age. Okay. Just so I can have that popped up onto the side. Okay. Moving on. He's gone. R.I.P. Chris. Jesus. Mr. Death got to him. Somebody kidnapped him. You guys are too funny. Okay, let's go back. Where was I? What the heck? I think it's all messed up now. Where was I? Where was I? Trying to catch up to whatever super chat I was on. I am very behind, my friends. Oh my goodness. Shadow vs. Chris. Oh, there we go. Michael Myers, we're having two. Okay, there we're caught up. My bad. Okay. If you were to make your own slasher movie, what would you make the killer look like? Design your own killer and signature weapon with them. Okay. Not a great idea. I'm still working and tweaking on it. And frickin' Mr. Crockett stole my idea, which is every time I see thing I think about get done into a movie. Since I'm a big Looney Tunes fan, I always had it. My idea was like, which I still don't know. I know it sounds cheesy, but just go with it, guys. Okay, I'll figure out the details later when I'm famous. Is a TV It doesn't have to be a magical TV, but it's kind of like a VHS, like one of those fat TVs, right? Some fat TVs, right? And there's a guy, he just pops in an episode of his favorite cartoon, and it's inspired by Looney Tunes. It's very much like Looney Tunes-esque. But the bunny from that movie or a cartoon show comes to life into the real world. Everything's happy and fun, enjoyable until it gets murderous, right? And the main thing I would take is that I like the Looney Tunes style of like humor, where like they could turn somebody into an accordion if they get smushed, or you remember in Space Jam where they blow the guy up and then he's just flying all throughout the stadium. I want that kind of logic as a killer. So someone who uses Looney Tune-esque powers to kill people in exaggerated ways. And I thought that would be fun. And now that, so I would like a bunny, but with very human features. So it would actually have like the big black eyes. It would look like what a bunny would look like if it was humanoid. So very creepy, not cute like a Bugs Bunny. That would be my idea. But I'm just working on it. I guess I don't know if I'll ever do anything, but I'm just working on it. I got dreams too, guys. Shadow versus Chris. Shadow clapping me. No question. His laser gun. Pew pew. I started high school when No Way Home came out. I graduated in 2025 and will be in college pursuing my username all before the next Spider-Man. Yeah. And it's kind of crazy because I think No Way Home was the first No, it was Far From Home. Or was it No Way? Or was it Homecoming? It was a big change whenever Tom Holland's movie started coming out, and I was finally watching Spider-Man movies being older than Spider-Man. That's when it hit me, man. Because I was watching Toby as a kid. I was watching Andrew younger than him. And then I got to Tom, and I was like, Tom, a little boy compared to me. I can bully Tom if I wanted to. What now, Tom Holland? And it's sad, man. Then the next reboot, I'll be old man. And they're going to have like crazy things in there. Like I saw some people were complaining because they had a new teaser for the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man show on Disney Plus. And they said that they're going to make Spider-Man a streamer. And people were getting mad about that because it's like a streamer. But I'm like, I mean, technically Tom Holland's Spider-Man was a YouTuber because he was posting his videos on YouTube. You know? Okay. Not sure if I mentioned this or not, but the big marketing for Mufasa Lion King starting December 2nd, so box office opening night might change. Who knows? Hey, you might be on something, Elliot. Maybe when they start pushing it, we might see a teeter-totter. Sonic might not be on top. I still think Sonic will be on top, but it will be crazy if it's a close race. Me and my coworker often argue. A while back, we were arguing over who had prettier girls growing up, Nickelodeon or Disney Channel. Who do you think wins? This is a tricky one, my friend. This is a tricky one because although I was a minor watching them growing up, I am now an adult. So I have to look back at these girls as with an adult mind when they were minors and go, which one's the prettier? All I'll say is to try and get some leeway in there, I think I had more crushes on the Nickelodeon shows than the Disney shows. Because if I go on Nickelodeon, I was watching Zoe 101, and I remember as a kid, just like with the Haley Steinfeld news, when I found out Zoe was pregnant, Zoe, you cheated on me. Zoe didn't even know who I was. And that show alone had so many beautiful girls I had a crush on when I was a kid. Because they had that one girl, and then she wasn't there in season 2. And then they had Victoria, Justice come in, all that. So Zoe 101 alone had it for me. So Sandy Cheeks, someone said Sandy. But I'm going to go Nickelodeon. But Disney, I'm trying to think. Because like I liked Hannah Montana, but I wouldn't say I had a crush on Hannah Montana. I like That's So Raven. Wouldn't say I had a crush on Raven. What was it? What was the other Disney shows I watched? Phil the Future. Didn't have a crush on Phil. What's the other shows that they had on Disney Channel? I'm trying to think. Zack and Cody. I did like Ashley Tisdale when I was a kid a little bit, but I was more into Brenda Song, if I'm being honest with you. So yeah. Lizzie McGuire. Lizzie, you're right. But I'll be honest, wasn't a big fan of Lizzie McGuire as a kid. I watched an episode here and there, but I wasn't that into the show. So there you go. Teen Beach Movie. Now you're getting to the point where I'm out. I'm no longer a kid watching that. Teen Beach Movie was like the High School Musical for the iPad kids. Ned's Declassified. Yeah, see, Nick. I liked Mose and Susie Crabgrass. Yeah. What was it? I think that was it. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. It's been depressing how Hollywood Reporter and Discussing Films are not posting all new promo material for Mufasa. And when they do talk about it, it's all negative. But then they posting positively about Sonic all the time. Any news channels should... I think it's just more that Mufasa is coming off from a live action adaptation, and that just to a lot of film people is just not as original, lazy-ish. At least they're doing something new with Mufasa. But hey, man, if you're happy with it, don't let these people get in your head, man. You just enjoy it, Elliot. Don't get yourself in that bubble. You find yourself. I bet you right now I can find a Facebook group of Mufasa lovers. Let's you know what, Elliot? We'll do that just for you. Mufasa. And I gotta be careful. Facebook could be some treacherous place. Mufasa Facebook group. There's a Facebook group for anything. What is Mufa? Okay, maybe you can be the first one to start the Mufasa Facebook group, Elliot, because I have not seen very many Mufasa Facebook groups. But hey, you build it, they will come. I promise you. All right. How's your brother's arm now? Is he doing better? Yeah, he's doing good. Someone asked earlier, and thank you guys. He's able to move his hands now. He's healing. He's going to have a nasty little scar, a lot of metal in there, so it's doing better. Thank you for asking. To me, the Sonic 3 is going to do 65 mil. That's a pretty decent guess. 65 mil, I can see that happening. Like I said, I would love to, if there wasn't any competition and it was just Sonic on his own day, I think it would have hit 80. But with that competition, yeah, 65 probably seems about right. Oh my goodness, I can't believe you remembered me. By the way, sorry amount of people I've tagged you on socials. What's the next movie universe movie you would want to be in? How big of a role would you want? See, I don't know. I would like anybody would love to like cameo in a Marvel or Spider-Man movie, but I think a horror movie would be cool. I would love to. I'm trying to think back. It would have been Scream franchise. That would have been so awesome, but it's just too much drama now to be part of Scream. Because like James, I was so jealous when James from Dead Meat and them, they got to be in Scream 5. I was like, dang, that's so awesome. That'd be so cool. Could you at least have put my thumbnail on the side there? That would have been cool radio silence. But anyways, if I had, it'd probably be another horror franchise and Child's Play, Chucky. Probably something in the Chucky universe would be nice if they I know I was in a documentary, so Chucky universe would be cool. In Australia, Sonic 3 comes out in Boxing Day, which is crazy. Day after Christmas in Australia, especially movie release. Yeah, Boxing Day is kind of like Australia and Canada's Black Friday, right? Interesting name, Boxing Day. Theory for Sonic 3. What if there is a scene in the movie where Shadow is beating everyone up? With Eggman nanotech, they make metal... Oh! And he beats Shadow and becomes evil in the end. Dude, I'm still hoping, Metal Sonic in there. But it looks like we're going to have to wait. I don't know if they can fit him into this movie, but that's a cool idea. If they use the nanotech to make Metal Sonic, that'd be cool. I feel like having Spider-Man 5 be the street-level story is okay, because then the multiverse saga will be over. It would be perfect to introduce Miles, since the Spider-Verse story will be done as well. Yeah, I think they're going to slowly introduce Miles in these next couple of movies, and then by the time this trilogy ends, I think it might be a passing of the torch thing. And then we give Peter Parker a little bit of a break, which I wouldn't mind. I'd like to see Miles and what he could do. Anyways, on Predator Badlands or Ari Aster's new film. Ooh, I like Ari Aster a lot, but also his last couple movies I just haven't loved as much. Like I just wasn't a big fan of Beau is Afraid. So I'm going to go Predator Badlands just because of what I've been hearing about it being told from the perspective of the Predator. That's pretty cool. All right. Hey, Chris, love your videos. Keep up the good work, man. You're set to be super famous one day. Oh, I live in Mesquite. I'd love to meet you if you haven't ever had Genghis Grill. Oh, I like Genghis Grill. Although I am intimidated because Genghis Grill is a place where you go and you kind of like get raw meat. and you pick your raw meat, so like chicken or raw ribeye, steak, and all that, and you put it into a bowl with other vegetables, noodles, or rice, and then they cook it for you and they give it back to you. I'm so intimidated by Genghis Grill because I never know if I'm making a good dish. You have to make it yourself, right? So, and there's sauces you pick and whatnot. This is my big back talking, so just stay with me for a sec. I like Genghis Grill, but I always feel like I'm never making the best dish I could have, you know? Any 3C lore about Christmas? All I have is my favorite Christmas item I ever got was the Spider-Man Sinister 6 toys. One day I want to buy it and just have it again. But aside from like the PlayStation, all this was my favorite toy I unwrapped on Christmas morning. I had to have been like, whatever year this came out, I had to have been like 10. Nah, not, I had younger, probably like 8, 9. When this came out, dude, I was so happy Christmas morning unwrapping this thing. I had all the major Spider-Man villains in one package and some Black Cat. I got Venom, I had Dr. Octopus, Kraven, all that. And all these toys were made so much cooler back then because Kraven, his little harpoon gun actually shot out, and they all came with their own little tiles so you could statue them. I wish I could find the picture, but I had a picture. I had a desk. And on this desk, I displayed it like it was New York City, and I had Spider-Man swinging and all the villains fighting him. I had it displayed in a way, and I never touched it. I just left the display there. But that was my favorite Christmas toy. You know, I had Christmas got depressing as I got older. You know, you went from things like this to, you know, like a PlayStation game you open, or, you know, like a new console, things like that, to then the last like couple Christmases before I turned 18 was just, here's $100. Here's $100. Thanks, Santa. Which not my parents' fault, because you were also a moody teen, and they'd be like, "What do you want for Christmas?" Just give me money. Just give me money. I just want money. You know. But deep down, I didn't just want money. I wanted you to figure out what I wanted, Dad. That's the real thing I wanted for Christmas. Okay. So there you go. Nostalgic memories. One day I was in a comic book store, and they were selling this thing for $400. Let's see right now on eBay how much it's worth. Marvel Legends. Okay. Sinister 6. Okay. There was also a Fantastic Four one I never got. There's a Fantastic Four version. So Spider-Man Sinister 6 Marvel Legends. Jeez. Okay. Buy it now. Let's see where. Let's see the pack. Okay, 200. Okay, not bad. I would actually buy that. 270. That's not a bad price. 270. All there. That's the only one. Oh, a 300 for this one. Yeah. When I was at like I said, the comic book store, they were selling it for like $400, and I was like, ooh. But man, hit the nostalgia wave as soon as I can't even see it. This is why I have to always change it. Sorry, guys. But yeah, 300 right there on eBay. So if you want to give me a Christmas gift, guys, no, just kidding. Don't. You guys watching me is the only Christmas present I need. Thank you. All right. Super Duper Bro sends in 99 cents. Thank you so much, Super Duper Bro. 3C Films. Lots of people are hyped for Sonic 3, and apparently Silver the Hedge. Oh my God, I forgot about this. I was at the mall today. I told you guys I was Black Friday shopping. I forgot. I'm gonna tweet this so you'll see a clear photo. I found the ultimate leak, guys. They have accidentally released toys for Sonic 4. I can't believe this. I was walking the mall, and I had to stop everything I was doing because this actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it on the screen here. This is real, guys. This is no, you know what? Because then someone will steal my tweet. So I'm just gonna show this, and then you can go to my tweet for more. All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. This came from the future. I was shopping around, and right there, someone was selling Sonic 4 toys. Sonic 4. You see it right there. It has Metal Sonic, Knuckles, Silver, and Shadow. Bro. They gave it away, guys. This is real. I saw this. I had to stop in my tracks. It's so funny. The lady selling it, because this isn't a real leak, if anybody doesn't know. It's one of those toy carts where they're all selling like bootleg toys. It's like the thing where you'll find Hulk in a Justice League toy pack or Batman in an Avengers toy pack. right there, guys. They spoiled it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, Sonic 4 already? What? But dude, there you go. It's happening, man. Y'all could have gotten it already. You know what's gonna be so funny? That toy is probably gonna be legit one day. Like, I know it's a bootleg and it's all fake and whatnot, but I seriously believe Sonic 4 could probably include Silver and Metal Sonic, and then this bootleg toy will actually be a real thing. I completely forgot to bring that up, but yeah, I was at the mall and I just saw it and I was like, what the hell? I had to take a picture of it. Oh, sorry, but came from the future in the comics. I don't know how he came from the future. I'll be honest with you. I got to do my own research too, because I did not know that much about Silver. And when I first found that out, I thought that was awesome. But I was also trying to think of like how that could work in the movies and what they could do. That's where I'm like, maybe they should kill Donut Lord. They should kill some of, Maddie and all them. And then you have Silver show up at the end from the future, some time warp and stuff, and change things from the past. Maybe Sonic will go back and save Longclaw. You know, what would life be like if Sonic never went to world? Like alternate realities, that could be interesting. But we'll see. Any news on the Bambi horror movie? Also ranked all the Jackass movies best to worst. I mean, I like the third one. I like 3D a lot. So I guess Jackass 3, 2. Oh no, Jackass 3, 1, and 2. There we go. I don't know what's going on with the Bambi horror movie. Like I know they finished it, it's complete. I think they're trying to figure out if it'll go to theaters or it'll go straight to DVD, or like a VOD, or maybe they could sell it to a streaming service. Because I do remember them reports saying Winnie the Pooh 2 didn't make as much money as they were hoping for. So it kind of like stalled their plans on what to do next. And they were going to do other movies first, but now they're going to release the Bambi one and then go straight into Poohniverse and the Pinocchio movie. So, and they got the Peter Pan one also. So I don't know why they haven't really put out release dates for that yet. Happy Thanksgiving, Chris. Any shows, movies you'd recommend watching during the holiday break? Shout out from New York. I mean, the Creep Tapes right now, having a lot of fun with that. Movies? Oh, dude. I saw the Jack Black Dear Santa movie. I'm still debating whether to make a full 3C video on that because that film was crazy bad. Like, it's so bad it's good. It has one of the most mind-blowing endings I've seen in a while. I might have to do a video on that. So anyways, that other things like that. I mean, Spider-Man 1's a good, holiday break movie, but I heard the show From is really good. I gotta watch that. I like Home Alone movies. People have been asking me to do a Home Alone series on that, but we'll see. What do you think about Robert going to the MCU? Also, any place I get to hear movie news, I'm right at home. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, there was rumors going around that Robert Pattinson is being talked to about joining the MCU. I'm still iffy on, how accurate or stuff that is. Nothing against the source, but I'm just like, would Robert Pattinson really want to when he's already with DC and doing all that? But hey, he did do interviews saying that he wants to do more mainstream stuff because the indie movies don't be paying as good as he would like, But we'll see. I hope he gets a good role. A villain role would be nice. I don't think he'd be a main hero, but a villain role would be nice. They got Christian Bale, but it feels like they wasted him too whenever they put him. Hey Chris, I'm making an animated TMNT movie. Ooh, well, let me know if I can be a voice actor. I could be a good Donnie. Hey, I'm the Purple Ninja Turtle. That's a good Donnie. 3C Films, where are we going to get Stranger Things 5 trailer? I wonder if December would be a good time for that. That wouldn't be a bad time to get Stranger Things 5 trailer, but probably not till like February or March, honestly. Probably not till then. Super Chris versus Super Shadow and Super Saiyan Goku. Goku, baby. Goku wins us all. Hi, I'm Goku. Top 3 favorite Sonic characters from the games. Okay. Sonic 1, Metal Sonic, Shadow. I think Metal Sonic is so cool. The moment Katana not appears, Rick Flag dies in the Suicide Squad. Yes. Yes, that statement is one I agree with, and yes. Hey, Chris, I'm hyped for Sonic 3. I'm seeing it for my birthday. Also, did you hear about Captain... Oh, dude, yes. If you don't know what he's talking about with Captain America 4, there was another report by Daniel RPK, who is reliable, saying that there was another test screening for Captain America Brave New World, and it again was not to Marvel's liking, and they're going to change some stuff up. Dude, I'm hoping a lot of these reports are exaggerated. I'm like, there's no way this movie is that bad or that controversial or that boring. But, dude, I think the only reason it's getting negative is just because it's not Chris Evans, unfortunately. Like, and not even for racist reasons or anything like that. It's just people like Chris Evans as Captain America, and this will be the first time he's not. And although I'm very open and I want to see Sam Wilson succeed because I thought he was really cool in his Disney Plus show, I think there's just going to be too many people hell-bent on that idea of only Chris Evans as Captain America. And since this isn't like a reboot situation where, went from Toby to Andrew, it's still the same universe. To some people, it's hard to be like, well, he doesn't even have superpowers. I see that all the time. People online going, they should have gave Sam the super soldier serum, when I kind of like that for his character, that he refuses the serum and he wants to do it on his own. And he's got the suit that helps him out. So I don't know, but we'll see. Well, I'm so curious when we finally see Captain America Brave New World, if it's as bad as people have been suggesting, Hey, Chris, I'm on an Andrew Garfield binge. Just watch Under the Silver Lake. Man, I wish I liked that movie. I wanted to like that movie so bad. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. But I was like, just not into it as much as other people. Have you seen it? And what is your favorite non-Spidey Andrew movie? I did see the recent one he did with Florence Pugh. I thought was pretty good. It was very sentimental. And I thought it was so unique the way they told that story. Was it We Live in Time? With Florence Pugh, where he gets together with Florence, and then she finds out she has cancer and all this, but like it's told in such a jumpy way. The story is non-linear. It like will just jump back and forth from when they first met to their third date to after she's died to all this kind of stuff. Like it was an interesting way that story was told. Other than that, I did like the Mel Gibson Army movie he did. I forget what the name of that one was. Let me see. Hacksaw Ridge, right? Hacksaw Ridge was pretty good. I thought that was good. Now, probably my. Let's see. I'm trying to see the other ones I really liked from him. Breathe. There we go. This is probably the only other movie from him that I thought was really good. I don't know how you guys will feel about it, but it's a true story about the first person that was put into an iron lung, was it the iron lung? Let's see, breathe. It was not the iron lung. It was something like that. He gets a disease, and it's a true story, and he has to like just live paralyzed in a wheelchair and all that. It was a really heartfelt movie. I liked it. Breathe. I thought it was pretty good. Anything Andrew Garfield is honestly great. I'd like to see him do a lot more stuff. That's why I'm so mad he didn't end up being in Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein movie, man. So looking forward to him in that. Struggle Nation compilation. Oh, thank you, Struggle Nation. I should not have put up a fist. I am so sorry. Fortnite movie, Dreamcast. That seems like a movie that Chris Evans could play. What's his name? Guy? What's the guy's name in Fortnite? The blonde guy. Freaking Fortnite guy. That's not gonna help anything. Jonesy. I'd see Jonesy, Glenn Powell. They could do Ryan Reynolds, but then that's too much Free Guy. That's too much like Free Guy. If they do that. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Jonesy. Let me just pull him up. Jonesy, Fortnite. And I still don't know if they should do the Fortnite lore. It's so complicated, the Fortnite lore. I tried getting into it, but it's too much. Honestly, just make it about a tournament virtually that people go in to win money. And then you could also explain sponsorships that way. That's how you could explain other skins being in the game, like a Captain America or a Spider-Man. It's just like, oh, we got sponsorships, and this athlete could win, that athlete. I don't know. You could do something like that. That's my opinion, but I'll see what other people think. Let me pull this back up. Okay. Let's see. Hey 3C, how was your Thanksgiving? I'm so hyped for Superman. I need classic Superman again. Bring me back to Christopher Reeve Superman. Yeah, I agree. My Thanksgiving was good. Dude, I loved it. My plate was turkey with gravy. I like cranberry. I don't know about you guys, but I do like the canned cranberry sauce, whatever, with turkey. That together, good. Some corn. Potato salad this year. They didn't do mashed potatoes, which is fine. I like potato salad. And then I had cheesecake. I had what was the other things? I'm trying to think. Some sort of jello. This is good. I filled up. I filled up good. My boy, The Boy season 5 started filming. I hope it's better than 4. Yeah, 4, I think 4 really suffered from being a setup season. I think they like are starting to lose steam a little bit in The Boys. It wasn't a bad season, but it was not as good as the first 3 seasons, and you felt it a little bit. It had its moments for sure, but I think 4 was more of a setup season, getting puzzle pieces in place so that 5, the final season, can go off in a bang. So the Adolf on T-Rex scene is in the sequel. They made 2 Iron Sky movies, which came out in 2019. I haven't watched either, so I'm not sure if they are worth watching. It's okay, Mr. Death. Thank you for letting us know, though. That was a good laugh, though. Push Up 3C, gonna be crazy on Reddit now. Oh my god, I can't even imagine what that looks like right now. There's, jeez, what did you? Oh, what the heck? Bro was finally chill, entered the void, but Ghostface was already tired of him. Good luck, Chris. Hope you survive. Shouldn't have teased Ghostface with the Wolvusy and Kong Pop. We know what you did. Just a chill guy. Chris gets surprised by Green Goblin. What? Hang on. Wait. No. My face. Finish it. Oh, Chris versus Shadow. He's about to punch me while I'm down? Not cool, Shadow. Not cool. What the heck? I like this art, though. Thank you for that. Some nice art. I did while watching the live. Oh, thank you. You got my body good there. You got my body nicely done there. All right, so some behind the scenes. It should have been me. Oh, God. You know what's so funny? The mic couldn't pick it up, but my bones actually did pop a little bit. So this is kind of accurate. Big muscles. Bro, I hate y'all. There's no way. My bones, I don't know. Maybe I should go back. Timestamp it in the comments if you're watching this later. Could you pick up on my bone pop? It's just a little. It wasn't that exaggerated. Big muscle. Oh, he's just the chill guy. Maybe look like Pinocchio. Feet pics. Yeah, see right there. They're just 2 chill guys. You gotta admit, I did the smile perfect. The smile is on point. That is the same chill guy smile. I did pretty good with that. The chill guy movie. I've been cast in the chill guy movie. Sonic 4. Why is that? What? That's an interesting looking dog. Oh, just nice chill music. Ah, good stuff. Do you guys see the difference? My face is so freaking round. I hate it. Do you see the difference again? What the hell? Yeah, that was a wild comment, man. I wanted Willy. I wanted Willy so bad. Willy needed to be... Dude, I wanted Willy. I wanted Willy so bad. Willy needed to be mine. And inside my... All right, good stuff. Good stuff. I'm never doing push-ups on camera again. What was that? All right, moving on. 3C Films, when Kraven the Hunter comes out, are you going to rank all... Yes, all the 2024 movies? I think I'm going to do separate lists for stuff, but I got to definitely do the Sony ranking, because after Kraven, we got a whole bunch of Sony movies. Definitely going to do a list on that. But yeah, all movies as a whole, yeah. gotta update my letterbox, man. I'm so behind on letterbox. And you know, I'm just embarrassed to do it because I'm following so many respectable people follow me, and to just update my letterbox and see all them going like, Chris watched 40 movies in one night. Interesting. All right. It's my birthday, Chris. My name is Tori. Happy birthday, Tori. You're the birthday person, Tori. And it's the day where you turn another year. Hoorah. There you go. New 3C Black Friday lore? I don't have much. Like I said, I used to do it with my family a lot. We were the family that would eat, take like a 2-hour nap, then we'd wake up 4 a.m., hit the JCPenney, hit the Macy's, hit the Walmart. And yes, I witnessed those crazy Black Fridays of people, give me that toaster. There was one time we stole a TV from another family. Are we proud of it? No. Well, I don't know if we stole it, but there was a time in Walmart and there was a big flat screen TV we wanted. And it was just somebody just left it in the clothes aisle on a cart, and nobody touched it because they were like, oh, it's in a cart, so it belongs to somebody. But my mom and dad were eyeing it, and we were just like, nobody's touching the cart. We stayed there for like 5 minutes, and eventually my dad just got into the cart and took it, and we got that TV. And then my favorite part was also the next day, watching all my favorite YouTubers do Black Friday videos. John Flickinger, the Flick Pick, he would always have Black Friday video, but I always like watching the chaos videos of the cops and people fighting, all that. You're not really going to find those Black Friday videos now. They're just so depressing. They open the doors and like 2 guys walk in. That's about it. So yeah. Who would you cast as the new Justice League? Oh man. Well, like I said, Batman, Jake Gyllenhaal, baby. I don't care what you say. Batman, Jake Gyllenhaal. Barry Allen or the new Flash, Wally West. Who do we go with? I don't know. Who's a good? Glenn Powell. I would have liked Glenn Powell as the Green Lantern. I don't know. Wonder Woman. Who am I gonna do a Wonder Woman? There's so many. You act like I just do this off the top of my head. Chris Pratt, Wonder Woman. Chris, you 29. You can't. Oh, dude, I could say it. I'm still hip and cool. That's always the funniest thing too, because I had a lot of younger cousins. Well, they're not my cousins. They're on my lady's side during Thanksgiving, and I met some new of them, and they're 9 years old, right at that brain rot age where I know they've seen nothing but internet memes. First thing I said when I shook their hands is, "What's up? I'm the Rizzler." Oh, dude, they started laughing like crazy. I don't know if they were laughing with me. They were definitely laughing at me. I was like, I know everything. Gat, Kaisenat, Duke, Dennis. And they were just giggling up a storm. When I turn 30, I'll give up the lingo. When I hit 30, that's when I'll stop. I won't be saying things like peak, Gat, W. Nothing. But I like that. I don't know. I think that's so funny as an adult to go up to a younger... Well, you got to know the kid, first of all. But going up to them and speaking their lingo, and they're like, what the hell? Hey, Chris, you should do a spoiler movie podcast. Maybe. You know, if there's a movie worth spoiling and talking about, I'll do a video on it usually. Any 3C lore on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? No, I just talked about, like, you know, that one gift that I usually would get. That was pretty good. I was trying to think back of when I stopped believing in the big old jolly guy, and I can't remember. I think I still believe. I hope he comes this year. I've been a good boy. This one live stream is giving us a lot for the... Yeah, there's a lot of Reddit material in this live stream. Do you play any Dragon Ball Sparking Zero? Oh, dude, yes. I am trying to get out of B ranked. I keep getting stuck because I win, I lose, I win, I lose. I'm not going to lie. I was so desperate, I started quitting matches. Yes, that was me, okay? I'd only quit at the people who were cheesing. But, man, I can't get out of B rank. I'm trying to get to, to higher rank. But I love Sparking Zero. Thoughts on Anora? I still have to see it. I have not seen it yet. I've heard great things. I definitely want to see Anora for Mickey Madison. And I like Sean Baker. So, yeah, I've heard good things. I heard people really like that movie. Hey, Chris, what's your favorite tamale? Mine is mole. Ooh, mole tamale is good. You know what? You're going to laugh at me, but my favorite is the oh, is it? I think it's it. I got sweet tooth, baby. Strawberry tamales. Strawberry tamales are my favorite because I'm not much of a tamale man. I'm just not that crazy about them. I know people love tamales, especially my Mexican people, but I don't like them as much as some people. I like the queso and the bean and cheese tamale, and the fresa tamale. I sorry. I know every year, every Christmas, I have this conversation with my relatives, with my family. ¿No te gusta tamales? ¿Por qué no? Ay, ¿tienes dulce? Ay, ¿cómo que de dulce? Aquí tiene carnita. No pica tanto. It always pica tanto. They say no pica tanto. Sí pica tanto. There you go. Sorry, just a little trauma in there for you. Any news on Naruto live action? No, Daniel Destin Cretton's still working on it. I'm thinking he's very busy now with Spider-Man. I wouldn't be surprised if he unfortunately loses that directing job and because he's too busy with Spider-Man, but we'll see, man. I'm wondering what happens first, Spider-Man well, it's got to be Spider-Man, but they already announced Naruto, so I don't know, man. It's definitely worrisome because Daniel Destin Cretton was announced with that. So yeah. I do like Naruto, and hopefully Naruto goes good. We get Dragon Ball, so I'm rooting for Naruto just so we could eventually lead to a Dragon Ball movie. Hey, Chris, I think you missed one of my super chats. Oh no, did I miss it when I was whatchamacallit? Whenever I accidentally backed out of a live stream. Let me see if I go back, my friend. Oh no, we did the Genghis Grill one. Yeah, I talked about it, my friend. I wouldn't miss you unless there was another one. No, if I did, you let me know. Okay, hear me out. Horror Bucky's horror movie. Now that would be crazy. I like Busey's. I stop there every time I go on a road trip. If you don't know, it's a Texas thing. Google it. Bucky's gas station. It'll blow your mind. It's the Disneyland of gas stations. Did you hear about Elon Musk wanting to buy Hasbro? I did see that. Elon, buddy, you used to just be funny and cringy from afar. Now it's sad to watch, man. I used to think it was funny when people said, you look like fat Elon Musk. And I was like, funny. Now I'm just like, I don't want to. And you know what? I used to want a Tesla. I used to want your vehicles. And now I just see the kind of person you are, Elon, and I don't like it. So I don't get a Tesla. I have to look for a different vehicle. I'm not going to be one of those influencers with a Tesla. It was my job to flex on the people. Yeah. After watching Arcane, there is nothing worth watching. Jinx and Echo are the best ship. Hope they release the 1-hour cut of their interactions deleted. Yeah, I saw people getting upset about that and they changed it entirely for China, which was crazy. I don't even know how that scene made sense in China, but yeah, good stuff. Willy, Woody, and Buzz finally kiss in Toy Story 5. We see what you were doing with your Barbie dolls, retro lover. How was Dragon Ball Daima? I like Dragon Ball Daima. I want to catch up, but I do like watching the dubs instead of the subs and all that. Honestly, I'd be down to watch the subs, but since I'm watching it with my brother and he's like so against watching it with the sub, he just wants to watch the dubs. I'm just waiting for more dubs to come out, but I kind of want to know what's going on already, man. I get accidental spoilers sometimes on my timeline or when I'm on TikTok. Sorry, I thought you missed my super chat. LOL, coming from a big guy, I can help you create the best bowl. However, I love my food really spicy. Oh, I can't handle spicy. I really can't. I've said it before. Hot Cheetos make me sweat. That is how bad my tolerance for spicy food is. Hey, Chris, what is your rank of the Predator films? I be honest with you, it's been a while since I've seen a lot of them, but I really like the Predators movie with Adrian Brody. I thought that's really good. I like the Arnold Schwarzenegger one. I like the one with, was it Danny Glover? Is Danny Glover. The second one in the city a lot. I'll just tell you, bottom of the barrel will probably be Shane Black's Predator. Just was more of a comedy skit than an actual Predator movie. Prey would probably be high up there, but I have to rewatch them, buddy. But Predators, it'd probably be between Predators and Prey is my favorite. Do you think they play live and live and learn in Sonic 3? Probably just the melody, the instrumental for a quick sec. They did that also for a quick second in Sonic 2. They would play like moments of the actual songs from the games, just snippets, and then end. I remember when he was like dying, like the water, they played the snippet of the sound when you're about to die from no air. I wish they would lean more into it though. What do you want turned into a movie TV that hasn't? A Spider-Man TV show. Honestly, a Spider-Man TV show I think would be so good. Just focusing him as Peter in high school. It's Spectacular Spider-Man, but live action. I think it'd be so cool to see him do that. And you know what? Go back to the classic style. I know this is like an outdated way of doing television, but the old way of the monster of the week or the villain of the week, that would work so well in a Spider-Man TV show. Just doing it kind of like that. But they wouldn't. Other than that, like I still think it's kind of crazy. We have a literal Superman TV show. We don't get a Batman TV show other than the Adam West one, right? But we get a Superman show where he's literally fighting Doomsday and some of his classic villains just there on TV. Some people are watching it, but not enough. Like I think that's crazy. There's just an actual Superman show of him being fully Superman, no prequel, no sequel, no anything. He's just actually being Superman day to day with his family. And that show just exists. You know, they don't do that. If like take Batman, they'll make the Penguin show, not Batman. They'll make Gotham, not Batman. It's things like that. I'm like, but we have a Superman show where he's just Superman. It's crazy. Yes, of course. I'll message you about the film on Insta. Oh, okay, good. Thank you. I want you to create your Threads account right now. I have a Threads account. I'm on there. I only have one post, I think, though, on my Threads. Let me see if I can go to it. I'm not very active on it, but I do have a Threads, and I just have one post, and it's me and my lady when we met the GOAT, Andrew Garfield. And that's the only thing I've ever posted. I should use that. Or Blue Sky more, you know? Thankful for this channel and community. All you are the first that got me into movie news and community. So much fun. Keep up the good work. I'm so glad I could be that for some people. Like I said, I was a nerdy kid growing up on YouTube. You know, I'd watch all those stuff like Niga Higa and all, you know, I was a Shane Dawson kid for a while. But I'd see all these classic Kev Jumba. I remember watching Kev Jumba. I watch Movie Buzz, AMC, Movie Talk, Collider. The Schmoes Knows, John Campy, all them. And it's just, those are the people that got me interested and so dissecting movies and seeing all that stuff. And I'm glad I can be that for you guys. That's so fun. It's just crazy how much YouTube has evolved over the years. It's so much bigger now. Someone take the fist and make a meme. Oh my goodness, please don't. If you were to direct a Saw movie, what's a trap from the past Saw movies you would bring back? Oh, that trap where they twist your limb? That's the worst trap of them all. But bringing it back would be crazy. Bringing that trap back would be crazy. But this time, instead of twisting limbs, I'd twist nipples. Do you want to play a game? No, but that was the crazy trap. Other than that, I'm trying to think of any other trap I liked from the Saw movies that I thought was crazy. I remember this one time, and I thought this was diabolical. Maybe I'll try looking real quick. No promises. There was this one time I saw a guy who just tweeted his idea for Saw traps. Saw trap idea. You know what? I should probably exit out, though, because those Saw traps be so gory, and I know they will get me demonetized. Okay, there we go. I found him. This guy is crazy. But I mean this in a positive way. So there's this guy named Candy. Is it this guy? There was this person who posted that on their spare time, they just jot down Saw traps for fun. And I was like, what? For fun? And it was like a whole book, and he's got like details and writings and all that. I was like, you just jot down Saw trap ideas on your spare time? But they were actually pretty interesting. Again, let me exit out. Let me see if I can find more. He had other ideas where I was like, what? See, where is it? And I was like, okay, here's another one. I found it. Here's one. Here's another one of the Saw traps from my TikTok of those who haven't seen it. This guy just sits down and is like, let me just doodle a Saw trap. And I'm like, what the heck? That's some crazy stuff, man. Honestly, respect. but you scare me a little bit. Not even kidding. Like, I never thought of that. Like, I think about how crazy saw traps are and what it would like to be in one. I never thought, all right, metal wire around a wiener. Yes, yes. We're off to a good start. We're off to a good start. Let's get the Billy puppet going. That is some crazy stuff. So I don't know. You guys could maybe find more. I just searched saw trap ideas, and they popped up the guy's account. So, but I'm like, dude, it's just crazy that there's someone out there doing that, man. All right. Let's see. Where was I? I lost my place for a second. Okay, here we go. December be like Kraven and Mufasa. Kraven the Mufasa Hedgehog of Roam 3. Yeah, it's a crazy month. And Sonic 3 on top. Then I'll probably go Mufasa. The Lord of the Ring movie. Just I'm not that big a Lord of the Ring guy. Sorry. Then Kraven. That's me. That's me. Okay. Chris, what are your thoughts on the 2000s Fantastic Four movies or the 2015 one? Would you review them? Yeah, definitely reviewing them before the Fantastic Four movie comes out. I'll do them all. Big fan of those old Fantastic Four movies. Like those were my MCU before the MCU existed. I was a kid who was excited to go to the theater to watch the new Fantastic Four movie and the Silver Surfer. I remember they had like a Lunchables promotion, and I would collect the Lunchables of the toys and all that. Like, love the old Fantastic Four movies. And I don't hate the 2015 one as much, but they dropped the ball on that one a lot. I'm one of those people that believes the first half of the 2015 movie is decent, and then it goes off the rails the rest. I just realized I sent my super chat twice. Oh, that's okay, Jordan. Thank you, though. Thank you for the support. Hey, Chris, I have to tell you this. The FBI is on the stream, and they have questions to ask you about that TV. Oh, well, please don't. Please don't ask me, FBI. You're my favorite content creator. I hope that you know you always put a smile on my face. Oh, thank you. I can't wait until you hit 1 million. I got to do something. Because I'm not going to tell you, I'm starting to get a little insecure that I'm not at the million subscriber point yet. You know, a lot of great YouTubers have already hit it. Heavy Spoilers, Real Rejects. I want to hit it too. The thing I got to do is I got to focus on shorts. That's the biggest way to earn subscribers on YouTube now. Regular videos don't do as much subscriber growth as they used to. It's making YouTube shorts. Whenever I have a good month of subscribers, it's because I had a good YouTube short video that month. And lately I've been slacking on making YouTube shorts. I don't want to make my news videos short form on YouTube. So that's why I do sometimes like the popcorn unboxing or small vlogs. But I got to do more shorts content because I really want to hit that million milestone. Because after I hit the million milestone and I get that gold play button, I'm not going to be like, subscribe. I'm just going to be like, I did it. I'm happy. I know I'll never get to like 10 million, 5 million. I'm fine with just hitting a mil. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't think like that, but you know, yeah, so thank you for that though. Just being honest and vulnerable with you guys. Alex Perdifer as Batman. Who is that man? Who is Alex? Alex Pettifer? Okay. He's got the jawline. Oh, I remember this dude. He was in I Am Number 4 or whatever that movie was. Okay, maybe. Yeah, I could see it. Wouldn't mind it. Haven't seen him acting in a while, so I'd have to double check on that, but sure. Not a bad choice. An affordable choice, I would think so. You watch Ninjago yet? Buddy. You know the answer to that one. Have you ever had Venezuelan food before? I have. It's delicious. Our apares are kind of like pupusas for reference. I like Venezuelan food. I like Salvadorian food, Guatemalan food. Guatemalan food kind of be hitting sometimes. Not going to lie. Have you seen Lab Rats? Because Naruto's dub is Principal Perry. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, good to know. I've only seen a couple episodes of Naruto. Like up until Rock Lee loses to Gaara, that's when I stopped watching Naruto. I was a Rock Lee guy. Do you think Shadow will die even as a fake out death? That'd be the best way to do it. I think it'd be a wasted opportunity if they kill Shadow, but maybe they could do it in a way where it's ambiguous and you don't see, you like just see him kind of disappear. So that way they can bring him back somehow. You know? Wait, wasn't the nipple oh, dude, that is a thing. I completely forgot. I don't have a lot of memory of Scary Movie 4. I gotta be honest because I was not a fan of that one. Scary Movie 1 and 3, peak. Scary Movie 4, barely remember, and I don't even think I watched Scary Movie 5. I saw bits and pieces and I was like, yeah, not for me. All right. Will you review all this? Yeah, I think I'll have to, right? Before Scary Movie 6? Yeah. That's gotta be kind of hard though, because some of those movies are raunchy, especially that first one. Diego Cuarenta just sends in a super chat. Well, okay, my friends, that is it for today on the Friday live stream. I want to thank you so much for taking your time to watch me talk some movies. Be here with me, enjoy it. Be sure to check out the Clips channels for any things you guys want to see. Be looking out for more videos and whatnot, but I love y'all's faces. Y'all are fantastic people. Never forget that. I'm very thankful you guys watch me. Y'all are amazing. Love y'all, guys. Love y'all. Bye-bye.